What's up, man? Neighborhood Real. Woo! Been hectic, boy. But today, got a new twist. Y'all see the title. So we on another twist, man. Y'all subscribe, y'all share. Y'all hit the like button, man. Get up in here. I'm waiting on my guests to come in. And we're gonna get up in there. We're gonna get straight to it. This is gonna be real interesting for you guys, man. I found this very intriguing. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be some minds blowed on this one. You know, I'm on a different vibe today. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back to regular programming later. But today, man, right now I'm on a different vibe. Just waiting on them to come through and link up. What's up, cuz? Boy, y'all gonna be ready for this. Y'all gotta suit up for this one. And shit. Let me see now. Hold up. Let me hit my guess. This is gonna be a real. Oh, there they go. How you doing?
Doing real good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
Right on time then. Let's get straight to the pizzoing.
Oh my goodness.
So today's topic, man, from Neighborhood Real, y'all see the topic. We talk about prison system condoning abuse. So now we're going to get this information from my guest, Lily. And man, it's going to go deep, so I'm not going to interrupt it. I'm going to let Lily explain it, but and give her the full info. It's gonna get deep, man. So y'all gotta pay attention. Follow the line how she gonna give it to you. So if anybody got any questions or curious about how, why, and when, you'll know how to ask your questions. So with that being said, Neighborhood Real, man, subscribe, share, like the button, like button. Hit your notification, man. Turn all your notifications on so you can get this. So, Miss Lily, would you like to lead off and let them know what's going on in California? CDC. Oh shit, she gone. But damn, she dipped out on us. I think she maybe got a phone call or something. We ain't tripping. This story she told me, and this information that she provided, I got this like about a week ago. Okay, she's back.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you good. Go right ahead.
Okay. All right. So basically just a little bit of background about me is that what we're gonna talk about today is strictly regarding California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. And I say rehabilitation real loosely, right? So I have lived experience. I did a dime from 2009 to 2020. So I also have experience in this, not just, from knowing, but also from being in the prison system. In having a conversation with Pumpkin, it was surprising to me that he had never heard that there were male transgenders or anatomically male transgender women, quote unquote, being shipped from the men's prisons into the women's joints. So I was really shocked because it's been happening on such a wide scale across the state of California that I was really shocked that he did not hear about this. So we started to have this conversation. I'm starting to run this down to him about how CDC is doing this and the fact that there's legislation that has been put through, which to support the shipping of men. It goes both ways. It's the transgender males in female prisons can get put into the men's joints because they identify as male, and also vice versa, transgender women housed in men's prisons can be shipped to the women's joint. That was different. So just a little bit of history on how it's transitioned from where it was to where it is now. back when I was in prison, there was our very first transgender woman was sent to our prison up in Chowchilla after the state of California paid to have his bottom surgery done. So, I mean,
Stop right
if
there.
you
Stop
can
right
just
there for a second. Tell them what a bottom surgery is. They, you know, you got to kind of got to keep in mind they don't probably won't know the lingo.
Okay, so if you bottom surgery is basically becoming a anatomical female from the waist down, whereas you were born with a penis, right? So you were born a boy, and now you identify as a woman, and you feel like you're actually a woman in a man's body. So you want to have bottom surgery. Top surgery would be consistent with having breast implants put in. So sometimes I know that the men's prisons, you'll see that in the past, men with top surgery but not bottom surgery still had to be housed in men's facilities because they were still anatomically male from the waist down. That's not the case anymore. Things have changed. And we know that it's not a far reach to like understand that this has changed because we see society as a whole. The LGBTQ platform has emerged so fast to the point where even our race issues, they bypassed us, you know, in leaps and bounds and getting attention in legislation, right? So yeah, for real, rehabilitation, quote unquote, whatever that means. So so getting back to where it was, you used to have to be anatomically female from the waist down to be shipped to the women's joint. So when we got our first one, so this person is, comes in, we're told that this person's name is Shiloh. Shiloh's coming to the women's joint. We were like, what? From the men's joint, had bottom surgery paid by the state of California. And that's not cheap. That's like maybe 20 grand. That's probably conservative, but they paid that. And then, so us as women, we're a little bit irate. We were like, what's this all about? So we start doing our little research. Come to find out, people with access to phones goes in and starts looking up this person's case and finds out that this person has charges, is not only an LWOP for a murder, but has a history of assaults against women.
Hold up. Excuse me for a second. Stop right there. What's the LWOP?
Okay, LWOP is somebody serving a time, life without parole. So that's the acronym for life without the possibility of parole. So this person has done a crime, so whatever, that they have earned or been judged and sentenced to this sentence of life without the possibility of parole. So this person, who's now Shiloh, who's gotten bottom surgery from the waist down, is now coming into the women's facility with all of these charges. So it was so funny when the day he hit the medical unit, it was after the surgery, and he did his recovery in our medical unit in our prison. So we already had people back there like peeping it out. What was this all about? Because of course, this is even in a facility of 3,000, 4,000 women. That one thing is going to be the thing we're all focusing on together, right? So people were sent back there and they were peeping it out. They were like, that dude, right? That dude looked straight up like a freaking dude. Like that didn't look no female at all. So we were already keyed up because another history before that, we had received a mail from the men's joint who couldn't walk the yard in the men's joint because he was a child molester, right? So they was giving him the blues so long, and he had done his time. His name is Richard. And so what he did to manipulate the system is Richard mutilated himself and basically did a self-castration in the men's joint to get shipped to the women's facility. So he was actually the very first male to hit our yard. And what happened was when he hit the yard all castrated and whatnot, he immediately went to a yard and said, as soon as he hit GP, was telling the women, I run this shit. I got the, ain't no bitch gonna tell me shit. I run this shit. I'm the man in this motherfucker. So anyway, long story short, my people, and I'm not gonna say the race because it's gonna give me away, but my people was not gonna put up with it. They said, "Oh, is that right?" Them females proceeded to mollywop his ass up and down the yard to the point where they all caught attempted murder charges and were put in ANSEC. So they did shoe terms. They did like 5 years in a shoe term fighting that attempted murder case, only to get let off and not being charged at the end. So, and then Richard was put into protective custody and sent down to a minimum security facility down in Corona, because he wasn't going to be able to walk our yards, because our prison up north is a level 4 yard. It's all mixed, but we have level 4s up there. So he went down to a level 3 to 1 yard down in Corona. So then fast forwarding again, getting back to Shiloh, who has bottom surgery. When Shiloh is done with recovery, Shiloh, which is the female persona that we're all supposed to recognize him as, comes and hits our yard, and we were just busting up laughing. He looked like a burnt out biker, looking like a transvestite with the makeup and all the stuff. But I mean, he looked like a biker straight up. Didn't have top surgery. Came up with a midriff cut off top, with the booty shorts, pigtails, pink lipstick out of colored pencils, and cheeks red from like the Kool-Aid from the lunch pack. You know what I'm saying? Looking just straight up ridiculous. So Shiloh's running around making an example of herself, all fancy free in the women's joint. But I will say this: when there were rooms that didn't want to take him, because I'm telling you, he was cut up from the butt up, like he had that prison bod. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So nobody wanted that man strength within their. Nobody wanted that man strength in their room. So then CDC told us and put out a memorandum: if any one of us refuses housing with that person, we go in ADSEC. So that was the beginning of a lot of that madness that came with forcing the men onto the women in the housing situations. Right. So Shiloh's there. Just a little history. Fast forward the transition of Shiloh on the yard. You start seeing Shiloh's presence on the yard, trying to be like one of the girls, and then all of a sudden there was this switch. Everybody heard rumors: Shiloh got a woman. Shiloh got a woman. Who's that? Shiloh was cupcaking up with some girl in his room. Now we have 8-man cells. So we have 8-man cells, and with our own bathroom and shower in the room, right? I can't stand it. So, mind you, in situations like this, if you have your woman with you in your room and you have your own shower and bathroom, there's a lot of stuff you can take care of with your woman if your woman is in the room with you. You know what I mean? You get to shower together, you get to sleep together, you get to do all kinds of stuff together. You basically can live and cohabitate together with your woman, with your other roommates, and everybody's going to be fine with it. Usually the couple in the room runs that room. So Shiloh ends up having a girlfriend. We find out about it, and because we're like, what? In what way? They lesbians together, But we saw one day those two finally made their appearance on the yard, and Shiloh had pressed down Levi's, wife beater, belt, haircut, everything, and all of a sudden he's on there out in the yard, and he's calling himself Randy. So he's back to his male persona. He's looking like a dude. He went back to being his own male persona in the women's joint. And so, and there's nothing nobody can do about it. So Randy is Randy. Randy's refusing estrogen shots, the estrogen shots that he was supposed to get. Now he's refusing them, but because he has bottom surgery, there's nothing nobody can do about it. Because you can refuse meds. You'll get a write-up, or you can refuse it, but he don't care. He's an LWAP. You know, what does he care about getting a write-up? Nothing. So we got another one like him. Another one hits the yard. And so since I left the prison in 2018, that prison, I paroled in 2020. Since I left, legislation had changed. There was a bill, a Senate bill called AB 132 that went into effect that allowed a man in a men's prison, when they come in for intake, they can state their gender identity in their reception process. So if you say you're there to do the intake and you're saying, hey, what's your gender identity? You know, dude says, I identify as a female. Then what happens is you either have a choice to stay, and all of these different laws surrounded around your stay in the men's joint changes to fit you, to accommodate you. And so if, say, you decided to stay in the men's joint, the staff is forced to use your gender preference. You also get a preference in staying in the men's joint as a person who identifies as female, to have a search preference consistent with your identity. So if you don't want to get pat down by a man, you don't have to, right? The other thing is, as a person who identifies as a female in a men's joint, if you are anatomically male, you can decide to be single-celled. And of course, the statistics are real high for sexual violence and physical violence against transgenders in jail, right? In prison, which we all know that's true. But you can file you know, that you can state that you feel threatened by a certain person who's threatening you with violence, or has threatened you, or has committed violence against you. You have the power to ship that person to a whole nother facility. That's what's written in that law. So you can remove anybody in the facility.
Wait a minute. Let me stop you right here. So if the guy comes in, he say, I identify as a woman, I don't want to be housed with this person, or they threatening me, and he go down there and tell them that, they just going to automatically ship that person to another facility?
I can't make this up. I actually just read into the law today, knowing I was coming in because I wanted to know what I was talking about. When I read that was the part that shocked me, because it doesn't have any kind of like things telling you that you have to specify anything specific or anything. You just have to say that you're threatened by that person, and you can get them shipped out, rock their whole world.
Wow, that's fucked up.
So the power, you know, there's so much power in their hands. So that's if they want to stay in the men's joint, because you know, if you're really serious about being transgender female, you're gonna want a boyfriend. You're not gonna want no girlfriend. You want a boyfriend. So a real one gonna want to stay where they're gonna have a boyfriend. Period. Point blank. Because I'm gonna tell you about the transgender males that I know stay in women's joint. They ain't trying to go to no men's joint because they're in Candyland. They got pussy galore, right? They got it all, and they get spoiled in prison. You know.
So what do you mean? So what? Excuse me, let me tap in. So what do you mean they got it like Candyland there? Like the men that come to the women unit?
No, I'm talking about the transgender males.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the sub rods.
Okay, so when they're there, so they have what? Because they had the protection of the administration. You mean like that, or is just the basic fact that they're there with women and they don't have to endure the men pressing them in prison, or you know, sexually assaulting them and beating them up?
Yeah, look, I'm just gonna say, let's not. It's easy to get confused. So if a stud broad doing time in the women's joint, who's actually a female, starts taking the T-shots, starts getting a little cut up, starts getting a little deep voice, starts getting growing facial hair, starts trimming it down, looking all lined up, getting a fade cut getting their fade cut every week, just looking like. I mean, I've seen women that are stud broads look so much like dudes. It's crazy. You know, to the point where one time I was in visiting and my family looks over and they were like, "There's men here?" I was like, "No, that's a girl. That's for real, a girl." And that's how convincing that this is. Of course, we see it all the time. That's nothing new. And but what I'm saying is that that person is, of course, we see it all the time. That's no nothing new. And but what I'm saying is that that person.
Hello?
What I'm saying is that.
Can you hear me?
That person.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What you watching?
Hello?
What you got on? You got the TV on?
That's you.
What I'm saying is that.
Can you hear me?
That person.
That's at your house.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What you watching?
Hello? That's nothing.
Oh, my bad.
That's you.
I know what it is. I got you, man. I'm tripping, man. My bad.
Hold up. Hold on, they tap it back in. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Every time something goes on my phone, I gotta get it on. It jumps, it goes on. So I'm saying, like, if there's a stepbrother that's actually wanting to be a male, they like females. They're gonna stay in the women's joint. They're gonna stay because why? Because they can get a woman. Or what they usually is they can have a wife, that they can bunky up with, and just operate in prison like they're just a happy family. That's your man. That's how you call him, and that's your woman.
So let me say this. This is what I want everybody to hear. I want you to get to the part when you was like briefly, because we got interrupted on that. Can step in and briefly tell us about, okay, they're there now. You got the men being taking the shots there, and the state is paying for them to become a woman. But then when they get there and when you was talking about how they sending all the sex offenders, they're choosing to come over there, and talk about how the sex offenders are coming and they taking advantage of the system and the abuse that they're doing on the unit.
So I can't. So I was laying like the groundwork for how it works up to this point, right? So
Okay.
that's how. So you could call those situations, we'll say, legitimate, right? Legitimate claims of wanting to be shipped to the women's joint because they went through the process of either having bottom surgery and all of that stuff, or even the part where Richard had mutilated his own self to get to the women's joint. So there it is there. So now with legislation like AB 132, if you identify as a female, or say you've done 20 years and you say your case is like one of those cases you can't walk the yard and you're constantly getting beat down, getting stabbed up for whatever your case is, and you decide, okay, I can't do my time like this no more. You go see a psych and you tell the psych, hey, I've come to realize that I identify as a female. I'm really a female inside. Back in the day, you used to be like, okay, well, let's put you on estrogen treatments. Let's do this, that, and the other. And so, but now with the way that the law is now, you only have to identify as a female in order to get to the women's joint. So what happens is these guys are sitting in the men's joint. They can't walk the yard no more. And so they said, let me do this. So when the law changed, they went ahead and started putting themselves on this list for transferring to the women's joint, saying they identified as females. And they would give themselves a female persona. They would do this and the other to get in and to basically manipulate the system. Because let's face it, ain't nobody more of a manipulator than a criminal. We know how to do it. We know how to work the system. So they learned how to work the system to get to the women's joint. And sure enough, they don't have to have estrogen treatments or hormone replacement therapy to get to the women's joint anymore. All they have to do is identify. And identify just means gift the gab, right? So I use my gift the gab to say I identify. So for anybody that truly identifies is going to identify and take the hormone replacement treatment. But some of these fools in there, they don't do that. All they have to do, the law covers, is if you identify, you go. So anytime you go to classification, every inmate goes to classification every week, every year, right? Once a year. At that year mark, you go in, they ask you again. Hey, how do you identify this year? Well, I identify as a woman. As a matter of fact, go on the record and say that. And while you're at it, while I'm in incarceration, put me on that chain to the women's joint, because guess what? I can't stay here no more. So now they'll get shipped directly into the women's joint, and we are seeing men come into the women's joints, excuse my vernacular, dicks rock hard, and being put right into 8-man cells with women. And I'm gonna tell you, the numbers are staggering. When I found out, because I've been out for 2 years now, and so in these 2 years, right now, the number is somewhere like 32 men, dicks rock hard, in the women's joint. So yes, there's 5 open cases from females that I done time with, that have cases that are suing the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation for crime, for violence and sexual abuse from these male inmates that have been sent over to the women's joint. They don't care about that. There's nothing. And also, if you refuse housing, again, if you refuse any of these males into your room, if you refuse them into your room, guess what? You're going straight to the hole. You're going straight to ADSEC. Period. ADSEC is the hole. ADSEC is, you know what ADSEC is. So these guys are in there, and they're basically running male politics or male prison mentality in the women's joint, which has never ever been. Women's joint has its own culture, its own politics, and its own ways. And so now with the men coming in, and I had a list, and I think I sent it to you, of like 6 of these dudes and their case and their criminal history, and it's the same, it's consistent: rape, and crimes against children, lewd and lascivious acts against a child under 14 years of age. These are all the types of cases that are surrounded around these fools. Assault and battery against elderly. These are all these cases that they can't walk a GP yard in the men's joint. They over here in the women's joint, fancy free, dicks rock hard. And so now I saw another bill that was signed by freaking Governor Newsom, and he approved for condoms to be passed out to all the women. So basically, you're just cool with everything. And it's not about saying anything about the LGBTQ community, because I'm not against that. Live your life how you want to live your life. But as far as what's going on in the prison, as long as we still eating green meat, we can't identify and can't get some medical care, and people are dying in the housing units with cancer, waiting on freaking chemo treatments, but you're going to pay for someone's freaking bottom surgery, and you're going to accommodate these men to come into the women's joint and create an environment that's not safe. You don't care about fucking safety and security, but you'll care about these motherfuckers coming over here sticking their dicks in freaking females all day.
Oh shit.
Doing their time.
Hey, excuse me, Miss. Is Miss Lily? Is that how you say it, Miss Lily?
Yes, sir, Loco. I'm a big fan, Loco. Big fan.
Man, I appreciate it, man. But look, boy, that boy Westside crazy. Hilarious. But what y'all? Hey, I heard the conversation. That's deep, man. I never would have imagined nothing like that, because even when we were still in there, that was unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But you could see things were changing. I can remember that June of 2004. I got out July 1st, and I can remember that June, them having taken away all the porn book. Remember that shit, cuz? June 2004, they took away all pornographic material in TDC. And the only pictures you could have was pictures from home. Your girl had to have on some type of negligee or something, but if they caught you with butt nakeds, then was contraband. That was the case. Or they'll just probably take your pictures, you heard me? So what I'm saying is, we started seeing the shift in TDC at that time. They started really protecting the homosexuals and the people that was getting hogged and all that little shit. Everything changed over. They took the canned goods away and shit, started giving us pouches and all that shit to eat out of. because you know niggas that already abused all that for years, whooping and killing motherfuckers with them cans. So you know, I just want to tell you, man, I appreciate the conversation, Miss Lily. I never would have thought that, and you educating the shit out of me on here. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I'm gonna sit back and let y'all kick it, and just and I'll give you
chat. West Side going in.
Yeah, cousin motherfucker, that's the homie, man.
Yeah. So my question is, if anybody got a question, whatever. But my question is, so once those guys are there and they are identifying, they manipulating the system, identify and say, oh yeah, I feel like I'm a woman, and they don't have to have a surgery or have to take the shots or transfer over, saying gender wise. So what they and they have all this power. What does the prison politics and the safety measures for the women has become now?
It's non-existent at this point. I mean, listen, that's one thing that's always consistent, no matter if they're in the women's joint or the men's joint. Those CEOs, we already know they're foul. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. So if anything, it's funny to them. You know what I'm saying? Because now they feel, because a lot of times those CEOs in the women's joint, they can't stand women in the women's joint. And I've had male CEOs tell me, like, I would rather go back to Corcoran than do this shit, because women ask for too much shit, and they're always asking for something, and all this, that, and the other, and we always got to cater to this, that, and the other. Well, yeah, that's true, because we're a different breed. You know, the men will be hard. You know, they'll sit there with 2 rolls of toilet paper for the whole week. You know what I mean? And do what they gotta do. Not us. So now that they got men in there running these rooms with these, male mentalities, now they feel like, oh yeah, we got these women in check now in one way, shape, or form. So the safety measures, as far as like them beating up chicks, of course they're gonna. If that happens, and yeah, they're gonna go to the hole just like anybody else. But if you're real good at what you do and you got a female in there and you're pushing on her in whatever capacity, and mentally, verbally, emotionally, abusing her, controlling her money, because let's be real, these dudes ain't gonna just pick any old female. They're gonna pick the females that got money coming in. They're gonna pick the females that can buy multiple boxes in other people's names. They're gonna pick those females, because they're in there. For real, so there's no, because no matter what, these guys are coming in. They could be sitting there walking the yard with freaking pigtails, but they come in with male penitentiary strength up in there. They're still men, and that's the bottom line of it, and it just is. There's really nothing you can do about that, because that same man that's in the women's joint can sit there and tell them, yeah, I identify today, I feel like a man, so I'm gonna walk around, because say they start running around the yard dressing like a dude again. Well, I kind of feel like I'm in the in-between today. So you can't mess with me, because now I'm back to wearing my dickies on the yard. You know what I'm saying? So they can continue to manipulate this whole situation to suit their whatever they want to do on the yard, because the law is on their side.
So here goes a question. He's saying ask are the women with it, or do they all feel like you do?
Of course some of the women are with it, because of course there's women in there that have not had dick in a long time. So of course some women are gonna be with it. I'm sure these dudes are in there dipping in freaking multiple chicks, you know what I'm saying, and getting taking care of everybody's needs, but any like, say if my crimey was my man, you don't think, and me and him did legitimate crimes in the streets on some gangster shit, you don't think I want my man with me, cuddled up with me in my room? You think he's gonna do that? No, because why? Because we legitimate in the streets. He's not gonna do that to himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to suit whatever he needs. He's gonna do his time like I'm gonna do my time.
And go home.
So hopefully one day.
Yeah. So you think, so not you think, but rape, would you confidently say rape is prevalent, or is it just all consensual?
I would not say it's consensual 100% of the time. Absolutely not. Because if, again, we'll go back to these dudes and their arrest records, we'll see they operate in having control over women. Rape is a crime of not just of not sex, it's a crime of control, right? It's a crime of power.
Right.
So that's the issue that these dudes have, because they're just consistent with their behavior and what they've exhibited in their free world life that got them arrested. So what makes us think that they're going to change anything about their MO and how they operate within the prison walls, especially in an environment where they have the ability to do so, because the crimes they commit are against women. So I'll go back to state one thing: a transgender male who was born a female that's in the women's joint, that person's not going to say, oh, I identify as a male, I want to go do my time with a bunch of niggas and a bunch of real legit men. No, because what's going to happen in that joint? Somebody's going to find out that transgender male actually has a vagina, no matter if he cut up from the bottom or has facial hair, and that person's going to get run through like a mug, right, in the men's joint, in one way or the other. I'm just saying, it's somebody going to take advantage of that shit. So there's no way that transgender male who was born a female that's in the women's joint, that can have a girlfriend, have a wife, and all the shit, is going to want to get transferred to the men's joint. Not at all. Because there are no numbers for that.
Right. Here's a question. He said, so do you think there's more women that want it or not?
There's more women that do not want that. And I'm going to just say, because of the safety and security, I'm just going to say, like, the women who come into the women's joint, 9 times out of 10, if they were heterosexual in their free world life, it's gay for the stay. It's a very common thing. I've done it too. I'm not lesbian by any means, but I've had women in prison. And so having that and having your needs met sexually with another woman is very common in prison. So it's not like, unless you're really hard up for it, which, sometimes it does show itself up, because women, have sexual relations with SEALs all the time. I'm just going to say, as on a safety and security standpoint, no, they're definitely not okay with it as a whole, because they pose too much of a threat to the way that things are done, and because they're pushing their weight too much in the women's joint, to where they're actually controlling. Because let's face it, the dope game in the women's joint is thick. There's a lot of money in the dope game in the women's joint. And so for a dude to come in and try to run our dope game, that's huge. For a dude to come in and try to run that, because I already know, I don't even have to be there, because I wasn't there when they started coming in with dicks, excuse me, but I already know the game. They're going to see the opportunity, and they're going to try to take over that shit. And I can only imagine how that's affecting the game up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's crazy. Anybody got some questions? Cause I see crazy. This is like this, I had to share this story with everybody, because it's like we always get this stigmatization about what prison is really like, and it's always narrated by TV shows, bullshit documentaries, and we don't really get the real stories of the horror or the political aspects of it, for as the day in and day out, how people manipulating the system and all this old weird ass stuff they got going on. Because I feel like in a situation like this, I could be wrong, right? I'm not in California. I don't know. But I just feel like some kind of way, them allowing that to happen, it benefits the state in some kind of form or fashion.
Well, I mean, this kind of thing is not known in Texas, because Texas is a red state. We already know what's going on in California. California is 100% a blue state, which, works for them, right? But when it comes to all this, wanting to accommodate everybody and to give everybody equal rights in the free world cannot play in if that was the case, if we cared about people so much to give them proper health care, make sure every kid is fed, make sure there's food on every table, then why is it that we can't worry about that stuff in prison and, you know, actually make a difference in prison, and, you know, where it counts? No, they're more concerned with this political, you know, accommodations for every gender and this, that, and the other, instead of caring about the things that matter. The things, you know, so we still getting inadequate health care. We still getting, you know, eating mystery meat and all the shit, and not getting fresh vegetables and stuff like that to be able to thrive in prison. And but yet they're going to care about this situation. Right now on the waiting list, I saw the numbers and I shot those to you, because everything I'm talking about, I shot you paperwork and I shot you the information to back it, right, Pumpkin?
Right.
There's 300 men right now on the list to get transferred. 300. But because of these 5 court cases that are out, that are suing CDCR for allegations of rape and physical assault in the women's joint by these men, it's upheld their transfers. But had that not been in the way, we would have 300 of them fools all walking the yard in a women's joint. And they don't get separated onto any other yard. They go straight into GP.
Oh, they go straight to GP.
They go straight to GP because they're identifying as females. So to separate them on a separate yard would be discrimination, right?
Yeah, right. So okay, let me ask you this. Let's bag up just for people joining in late. Just bag it up for a second. And what, because you didn't specify this, in what year did they start doing this? Like, how long this been going on?
This has been going on since it began in 20, and they started talking about it in 2018. We started getting the transfers put in 2019, and then they started coming full force in 2020. They started shipping them over.
About 5 years, it's been in the making.
A little, yeah, most definitely.
Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, we know in another 5 years, those 300 plus 200-300 more going to be on the yard.
For sure.
So basically, in all the women facilities, half the population in on mainline going to be half men and half women.
Yeah.
So what you know? What's crazy to me, if guys are coming over there and they're not getting the surgery and they're still functional, and you having consensual sex with women that want it, and then the ones they're forcing themselves, they're raping. We're gonna say not raping. We're gonna say forcing to commit acts. You know. And then just say these women get pregnant. Now you got what are you going to do with all these kids, with these women and these people having kids within the, you know what I'm saying, the walls? I mean, it's like,
and that's the thing. the one that's I bet you any money, because right now they're only housing men in the high level security women's facility. They're gonna uproot that woman and ship her to one of the other women's prisons, which there is only one other, which is down in down south. Oh God, I can't think of the city, but in what's called CIW. So CIW down south is where they're gonna go.
So let me ask you this question: how many women facilities are in California?
Right now, there, as far as prisons, there's only 2, and there's other. There's 2.
Maybe you guys only have 2 units.
No, there's two main prisons. There's Chowchilla and CIW, California Institute for Women. So, but there's other lower level facilities that are like more like programs, kind of like how. Like the substance abuse type program facilities. So like, I guess they call them CRC. So they have those, which is like Folsom and McFarland, which are privately owned facilities, which have smaller numbers. They like run under 1,000 for each of those facilities. And so those are usually like level 2, level 1s program, low level security, you know. So
you see, the question says, he says, so does that mean women don't want to be equal now?
Listen, you playing jokes right now, J. Rollins.
No, that's what they asked the question.
Yeah, because what we're talking about,
Can you see
we're
the
not
question
talking.
up there? Hold on,
I do see
excuse
the
me.
person.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay, then you can read it. Okay.
and the reason why I'm seeing that is because what we're talking about in free world life is not consistent within the walls. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're, you know, of course, yeah, we want to see ourselves thrive and this and the other. Like, you know, but not all women are, you know, think like that. A lot of women want to see their men take control of their home and be the king of the house and be the provider and whatnot. You know, me myself, I'd rather have a partner. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to see my man succeed, and I want to do everything I can to make sure that happens. You know what I'm saying? And be the woman that I need to be for that man, and vice versa. So so that, no, to fight this cause and to be a voice for this cause does not at all mean that that I'm, you know, giving up my rights to be equal to other men. No, because if that was the case, then there would be 300 women waiting to go to the men's joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we feel ourselves are equal. You know, because I know a lot of big bitches that I think could get them up with a dude here and there. You know, you look at them, you're like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But does that mean that they want to go to the women's joint? Nah, because that's not the way. For some reason, it's like this, but nobody wants to, you know, go into that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well,
yeah.
boy, that was a lot right there for you guys. Hey, anybody want to tap in, man? Don't go to the link. Somebody hit the platform, you know, ask some questions, get some input. Yo, give your opinion. I knew this right here gonna be some deep shit. Anybody? Is crickets out there? God damn. What's up, Lo?
What's up, Mom?
Oh man, I'm just chilling.
Man,
Just
I'm
absorbing. It's just absorbing.
Writing down these
by any means.
so I can stress out.
Oh, okay. I see you at work.
You already know, bro. I'm here though. I'm listening to y'all.
Loco, how's your son doing?
Yeah, he's great, man. I went down there to go holler at him a little earlier about my mom's and shit, but I didn't coming, so they wasn't there. So you know, he's good. He's come right back, talking about ready to go to work to try to get him a car. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna get it in. I appreciate you asking. Thank you, Ma. Yeah, for sure.
No problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
What's up, homie?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Got a question?
What's up, big homie?
Oh man, it's all good, huh?
Just what's up? You kind of relaxed right? I said, big homie, you kind of relaxed right now. You all right?
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Man, I'm working, baby. I'm on this winter surface.
I roll that pressure up.
Yeah, this is good. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm on guest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So, what's your name, Miss Lady?
Lily.
Miss Lily. So you mean to tell me that transsexual males will be able to go to all female facility?
They don't have to be transsexual. All they have to do is identify today, bro.
Oh, and you disagree with that, right?
I disagree in the sense of like, not in the true sense, you know, as far as for what that stands for, but I disagree because of the safety and security aspect for females.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. I was just well, then how do you feel about probably about 5 years ago when they were gonna try to pass a federal law that whatever you identify with, you could go, if you're a male and you identify as a woman, you could go in the women's restroom, and vice versa. If you're a woman, you could go in the male's restroom.
You know what? That's a great question, because that's a touchy subject for me personally. You know, because we can also go into talking about like in sports, that whole thing in sports. You know, should a transgender born a male who's now is transsexual female engage in sports with other females that are born anatomically female? You know what I'm saying? So that that also, you know, can be grouped in with that. You know, it's a difficult thing. You know, you in the free world, it's different. Like, you want to be able to like say that everybody has an opportunity to live their lives however they want. Um, and you know, it's just a tough one. It's hard. You know, I think it's harder because of sometimes what you see can be one way, because now if you just identify, you can just walk into whichever bathroom you want if you identify. So you can look exactly like a man, but inside you identify and walk into a women's restroom that's gender neutral. So that's
Right.
the hard part. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
don't know what somebody identifies unless they tell you, because now we're in a culture where we state our pronouns.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the thing about that is, I could wake up tomorrow and think I'm a elephant, and you know, and if the government keeps going the way it goes, I'm gonna have to have elephant on my birth certificate and all this other crazy stuff. And I believe that some things you just don't play with. You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, there's nothing good out of a man who believes he's a woman going into a woman's bathroom, and vice versa, a male going into a woman's restroom and all that. So, I mean, it just goes to me to say, like, you know, once you start blurring the lines of what's right and wrong and what's not acceptable, you know, this is what happens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the safety security aspect goes without saying, not just in prison, you know, environment, but also in the free world environment. There's a safety aspect involved. You know, do we want little girls in our bathrooms that, you know? Because let me say, I'm in college, so I learned that every college has a gender neutral bathroom. You know, and gender
Yeah,
neutral just means gender neutral. Like, dudes, females, we all use the same bathroom now.
yeah.
It
Where
was
are
a
you from?
question.
California?
I'm from California. Yeah, we're strictly talking
Yeah,
about CDC, our California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. So
yeah, because y'all a real liberal state up there.
exactly, because you're not seeing this. And that was the thing when Pumpkin and I were talking about this and chopping this up. You know, and realizing that he didn't know about it, it's because Texas is a red state completely. So of course they're not anywhere near having some legislation like this ever coming into fruition. You know, not in this generation.
Yeah, and I think I understand. I mean, man, look, it's kind of hard being from the South and hearing what you're saying and trying to understand the other point of view. I mean,
Right.
yeah,
Hey, that question, they want you to answer that question right there.
Okay. So it says 300 men on the waiting list. So how does she think it will change when the 300 get there? You know, well, so, you know, it's going to be like that movie 300. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be coming in there, you know, chest bulging and freaking abs ripple and all the shit. And they're going to come over and they're going to take that shit. They're going to take that. They're going to take it, you know, and I you know, doing my bid in prison, in the women's joint, I can never ever like stand next to a dude that's done 10 years in the men's joint and ever compare with respect my time with that man. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the culture that you guys have to live within to thrive within the men's joint. You know, the time you spend in the women's joint is not the same. It has its own politics, it has its own culture and vibe, but it's nothing compared to the violence that is prevalent and seen every day on the prison yards in the men's joint. So, you know, so to think that environment and that element is now being introduced into the women's joint, I mean, because what dude doesn't want to see their female do their time and be cool and okay and get out and go back to their kids or go back to their families? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like, especially.
let me say something.
Yes, sir.
interrupt you. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's breaking news right now. HPD. 3 officers shot near downtown Houston. Suspect barricaded. They didn't already killed one. They just got him. My son said he was in jail with him last night. They just killed one, a constable, and then they killed a woman. A woman drunk driver killed a law black lady last week. Boy, these laws been dropping out here, man. Man,
That's
Houston,
crazy. That just happened. That just happened.
Wow.
Yeah, breaking news right now. I just turned it on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, suspect on the run. I don't even know, this shit might be right here. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck this scene is. We sitting here riding, nigga don't even know that this nigga fuck around and be at my back door. They ain't got to worry about him. He come here.
Right.
I got something. Where's my shit at? Oh. Hey, where's that at, Jay Good? Where they at? What's that nigga say on such and such street?
Get him, Biden. Get him.
Ah, man, shit, I ain't gonna get no reward. I might let the nigga come in and get him a couple soups and chips. You know what I'm saying? Come join in on the conversation before you go in looking at it.
Miss Lily, if women,
Jay Good, what's
You want me
up,
to
homie?
Miss Lily?
What? Yes, sir.
He asking that question.
Okay, so G Foster is asking. I wish G Foster would just tap in with us, but so why does she feel?
They need
Because
to
he has so many great questions. Why does she feel like a man is going to have to take anything? Because most of them women hasn't or probably hasn't had anything. You know, G, I already know that there are going to be females that are down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? So of course there are those women that are, but you know the question is why are they taking anything? You know, why are they taking it? You know what I mean? Is it not common for somebody who's used to operating in that way, and because rape is a form of control, or you know, forcing sex on a person is actually a power trip. It's a thing about power, right?
Right.
So the woman that isn't trying to give it up is the one that that dude is probably gonna want, because that's how he operates in the free world. You know, that's how he committed his crime. That's how he went to prison. You know, that's part of his that's part of his mentality.
So will women be able to go to men's facilities?
They are. It works both ways.
Oh wow!
But is it happening? No. Why would they? There's some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in life are in them prisons.
But that right there, that shit'll fold up as quick as it starts.
Yeah, they're asking for it.
Really ain't giving niggas but 2 meals in Texas prisons. You know what I'm saying? Some days you don't need 2 times of shit. They ain't even got officers to man these motherfucking facilities as it is. They always in a big shortage. I'm sure California's the same way. And so managing these motherfuckers and managing all these different cases, that shit would get so, all the pregnancies and all the different shit won't ever be, they'll have to come up off that shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, they're only held up on those waiting lists right now.
It'll be too much. It'll be a mockery to Texas. And they would never allow no shit like that. They'd rather just blow your head off. Yeah, they ain't gonna even put up with that shit.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna put up with it, man. Them cowboys come get you late one night and drag your ass up out of there. Ain't nobody gonna see you no more. All that come out, you a woman and you want to be a woman. G Foster, what's up, baby?
What's happening with you, cuz?
Oh man, it's all good, my nigga.
Hey, listen, so I just want to know, like, at the end of the day, I'm already knowing what the women are worried about in the women's prison is that some real niggas gonna come through there. They gonna find out this shit is what it is. Some real niggas gonna come through there and press a line on them that they ain't used to getting pressed.
Right.
And that's what it is.
Man, can you just picture the lawsuits that are waiting to happen?
Yeah.
I mean, she already said there was a bunch of lawsuits.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
like if that does happen and and them dudes do something or them women do whatever, shit, they about to be millionaire.
yeah. I mean, if there's 5 open cases right now separately, but if there was enough, if it kept going on, and it got to the point where they could file a class action, yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah, class
Mhm.
action. Go to prison broke and come back a millionaire.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, you got him, cuz?
No, this is the first game, y'all. I'm just showing the winner circle is in here, man. This how we jumping off the porch today. You know, we already 14-point lead, 16 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game, y'all. Yeah.
Miss Lily, do you know who sponsored that bill?
I
That nigga
can't make
motherfucker.
this shit
Hey, my
up.
little homie, a motherfucker. In a minute, he gonna ask you know their address. That nigga.
I can't. No,
No, hey,
listen,
no,
bro.
hey,
Listen.
he ain't gonna ask the address. We just tell Bob to get the address.
Yeah, my boy vibing. That boy vibing get on top of it.
I wish I could.
What they
By
great
any
like,
means.
What's
By
up,
any
nigga?
means. You asked me whose name is on this bill? I can't
Yeah,
make this
you
shit
know.
up. It's Senator Wiener.
Oh man.
Oh, you talking about Wiener out of New York? The crazy motherfucker kept
Senator
on getting
Wiener.
caught
No,
around.
this dude is in California. His name is Wiener. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's the same one that was it, but this dude's name is Wiener. So there it is. There.
Well, if it's two wieners running around this motherfucker.
There's definitely 2 wieners running around. And apparently 32 wieners running around a women's joint.
And that bill, when was it passed?
I can't get on it. It's on my phone. Hold on.
Your cuz ain't doing this, man. You gotta break all this
It's
shit down.
it's AB 132. Hold on. I gotta get on my laptop to do it. Hold on.
And
But if
the
you look
governor
at AB,
signed it?
Hey, Westside, that's
It
all
was-
facts.
so you already know. When it comes to an assembly bill that's already been approved at the governor level. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, so I want to know if the governor signed it yet.
My question is, did the people
Is what?
Did the people of California vote on that?
I want to say that they didn't have to for this. Hold on.
See, that's the good thing about California. They give the people people opportunity to vote on the bills.
Okay, so Senate Bill 132 was approved by the governor on September 2020.
Oh, wow.
And filed by the Secretary of State. And it was written by whoever the Senator Wiener is.
I promise next time I talk to my 2 cousins that's doing life in California, I'm gonna tell both of them niggas to start identifying as a woman because they get to go to the women's prison.
I mean, I'm just saying, why would you? I mean, just because some of those niggas have rape and all the whatnot, it's free game for all. Come on now.
Oh yeah, them niggas ain't in there for no raping. Them niggas is in there for putting the niggas hat on the show. Oh, and they've been down since one of them been down since '96, and the other one been down since 07.
Hey, that nigga Westside a fool, man.
Yeah.
Somebody said Westside my tripping. For their weed, man.
They full that chronic tripping.
That's right, because I be doing the same shit. Nigga blacking out and shit. I'll come back to y'all talking about shit.
Say, y'all's governor, he had a what do you call it, a referendum on him last year, didn't he?
In regards to this matter.
Hold on, I can't get across. Hold on. Damn. Hold on, kid. I gotta get out and come back in. Hold on.
Man, them niggas be getting murdered in that
Hey, Mike Marks, that's fact.
Imagine this.
That's
Imagine
fact.
this.
That's I think that's the reason why the women are so afraid of the 300 to come. Because listen, it's gonna be full court. It ain't like being in
Right.
Hatchetty. It ain't like being in Folsom. You know what I mean? It ain't like being in one of them. You full of women. You in a prison full of women. Them niggas finna come in there and put the full court press on, take over the drug trade, take over every trade they got in there, and they not gonna be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
Man, them niggas gonna be in that motherfucker ready. Man, you imagine for the people faking and shaking. So that's a nigga, old lady for real. You know what I'm saying? That's his hoe. They did whatever they had to do. They in love. They in there. And a nigga, just imagine how niggas act out here behind disrespect.
That's what I was finna say.
You ain't got. There's no way that shit wouldn't get off the porch. Not one day. Nowhere near the South. I'm talking about nowhere near in America without it failing right away, man. It'd be a bunch of dead motherfuckers around there.
What happened when all the dudes hit the yard and they there with them women and everybody choosing up, and then she might feel like she want the new dude that just came to the yard. Boy,
shit. That shit.
Oh yeah, that's probably the big problem. That's gonna be a big problem. That's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, it'd be a super big problem. Like it'd be a bunch of dead motherfuckers, homie. I'm just saying, you know, like niggas ain't
because it's different.
Niggas will kill you behind a pump. So imagine lady, like kill you. I remember it was a nigga named Brian Keith, man, BK. We did time up in Amarillo, man.
I know him.
Houston. Yeah, man, Brian Keith, man. This nigga here love them punks, man. And that nigga that gonna scrap with you behind them punks, my nigga. And got something, nigga. But gonna get out there on the rec yard and the punk be standing right up there like his hoe, like they in the world. And nigga, we tripping out this shit like, oh, cuz, look at this nigga BK. Yeah, man. But the nigga came to the world and some of our homies we did time with say that nigga got right out jump right in relationships. The nigga was a player looking at, like type nigga to a bitch. Nigga came in there, he was a player out here in the world. Nigga went in there fucking with them punks. Now he's somewhere. I think the nigga got some more time. But the moral of the story is, man, these niggas will whoop your ass and kill you behind them punk motherfuckers, man.
He was on Cofield when I got over there.
You know him, you know Show there, nigga. You know my nigga Showtime there, nigga from Greenspoint.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's my nigga, man.
That nigga Brian Keith. That nigga Brian Keith will mash you in the ground.
You goddamn right, BK, nigga. That was the nigga name. That's what we call him. We don't even call him Brian Keith. We call him nigga BK. The nigga had tried to get out. That nigga anyway, man. Salute to that nigga, man. Ain't nobody on here to dirty Mac nobody. What I'm saying is the truth. Niggas be fucking with them homosexuals, man, and coming out here and jumping in long-term relationships and fucking all kind of different women and shit. Ain't nobody gonna find out unless a nigga get on one of these podcasts and tell you about it.
We ain't on her for that.
Yeah, I was about to ask you how she felt about that. How would you feel about dating a man and knowing he did a long time in jail and never know if he fucked with a punk or not?
Okay. So I know this story touches me in a very, very personal way. And I'm just gonna give you a little bit, but ain't nobody allowed to ask me no questions about this. I'm just gonna say, because you gonna ask me probably, but I probably won't answer.
Oh no, never mind. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
No, I wanna. No,
don't tell us.
Miss Lily.
Okay,
can you do me a favor, Miss Lily? Check this out. I want you to relax. You fucking with some good people, man. Ain't nobody tripping. We need to be goddamn educated. So whatever, ain't nobody finna look at you no kind of way, man. Shit happens. Be transparent, man. We ain't here to judge you or nothing like that. But this people need to hear the truth all the way so they can know, man. This shit goes on out here. These motherfuckers is crazy.
Right.
Okay, so listen. So I committed my crime. I went to prison for 7 armed robberies in San Diego County. But I did not do them by myself. I had a crimey. So my crimey was my dude at the time. He's a validated blood gang member down there in San Diego. Been to prison, did several terms in prison. When I got with him, I did not know certain things about him, but certain things became apparent that some things were kind of off about him in our relationship. Long story short, we get arrested for these crimes. We go to prison. Me and him are still functioning, writing each other, all in love. Still yeah, baby, we about to do this time. We Bonnie and Clyde, this, that, and the other, right? And we about to do this time, get out and get going, right? So I got 15 years. He got 26. That's still manageable, right? So I'm not bitch. I'm gonna ride with my man the whole way. And then all of a sudden something started changing. And then so he writes me a letter and says that he's in a relationship with a transgender female in that joint. And then so of course I said 2 middle fingers up in the air, fuck you. And then I get a letter from his bitch in prison talking about I'm more woman than you, this, that, and the other. Fast forward. Today, like I get a letter like a year from that date saying, nah, I'm sorry about that happened, but I really want to tell you I'm for real a woman in a man's body. So my dude that I caught this time with now is telling me he wants to be a female. But do you think he wants to come to the men's joint? He said, women's joint? Absolutely not. So now I'm supposed to address him as Brianna Rose. Brianna fucking Rose. And now we motherfucking
Hell no.
I can't make this shit up. I promise you I can't. I wish I could. So and now I'm supposed to be your homegirl. Brianna Rose. Brianna Rose. Just as sweet as motherfucking bee. So now you're trying to tell me that I caught my time behind some punk motherfucker that ain't even gonna ride this time with me or keep his promises to run this hustle in there and take care of the both of us, because now you over there shaking your ass for your husband, and now we homegirls. You write me letters like, hey girl, blah blah blah. I'm good over here. My man thinks I'm all kind of sexy when I shake my ass for him. So I'm just saying, and he'll tell me. Now all these fools are coming to the women's joint. He goes, oh, and don't think you're gonna see me on the women's yard. Hell no. Why would I leave when I got this beautiful dick over here? Exactly. That's my point. Any legitimate transgender female like Brianna Rose don't want to come to no women's joint. He wants to get all that dick all up in him. Excuse my whatever.
Well, we know that's real graphic. Ain't nothing that nobody can.
I'm sorry, but I can't make it. I live it.
Like you say, people need to know that this shit here ain't just going on. I was watching a show one time. I don't know what channel it was on, but it was about dudes that wanted to be women and all that little shit, and then their wives had to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this shit is, man, it's crazy, bro. That's what be going on. These motherfuckers be fucked up. But I never got a chance to see
if my man coming home, he better go, but 1 year before he get out, go to medical, produce that paperwork. When you come home, that you A-okay. Period. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you? Man? It's real. Like that's something that somebody get mad at you for.
We should all be doing that with each other. There's too much shit going around. You should all be producing paperwork.
Yo. But man, tomorrow, y'all, I want y'all to say a good old prayer, man. Good old prayer for me. I gotta go for my second vaccine shot.
You see that question?
Hey, Ms. Lily, I appreciate your response because you answered the question probably better than anything.
Oh, you know what, D? I went the extra mile for you because you tapped in, you came up the comments and you came on this live, so I appreciate that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
That nigga Westside said, I feel like Lily violated my ears. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm sure I'll pay back for that in some more shape or form.
Not over here.
Good. I feel the love.
Yeah, not over here at all. Because guess what? That was a choice he made. We all got chances and choices when we wake up every morning. We got a chance and a choice. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The choices you make and the chances you take is going is how your life is gonna go.
So somebody asked what part of San Diego. I'm not originally from San Diego. I'm from the Harbor area, actually, in LA. So I'm an LA girl, but I spent my time, I did all my crimes and my dirt down in San Diego in the south, right on the border, San Ysidro, Imperial Beach area. Yeah, so. Because that's where you get to cracking. Right there on that border. It's hot. Yep.
Yep. Any more questions?
Yeah, that was just deep. I just wonder, you know, how many women that are in the women's prison really feel like it's gonna be a major problem. Because I can see 300 men showing up, and exactly what Loco say is what's gonna happen. Niggas gonna be killing each other over them women that they know ain't had no dick in about 10 years. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. When the niggas show up, oh, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Because like in the women's joint, we get canned foods. We get tweezers to pluck our eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Because women they don't make shanks. They just stab each other with the freaking tweezers. Oh, okay. You from Southeast. That's what's up.
In the West Side Wild.
Who's that? Like Mark, I'm about to shoot my.
What? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. West Side, please. Please
That
don't
sounds
do
like you
it.
gotta blow his eardrum out.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay with us. Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, when I did all my time in Nevada, so I didn't, you know, like it wasn't. Yeah, them niggas used to be crazy, man. Like I'd be like, niggas, but it be the ones them niggas be in there, and you know what I mean. And it's just shit is just crazy to me. They showed up one day with a nigga with some titties. Them niggas was banging on the door, nigga, like we was at the strip club. Nigga, what the fuck
Let
is
me tell you something. My boss, one of my bosses in the plant operations, he used to work in Corcoran. And so they had a couple of dudes in there that had top surgery with breasts. And so he said one day he walked into that cell and that cell was packed to the gills with canteen and box items galore. And he was like, where did all this come from? He was like, you know where it came from? Because like dudes be shooting that shit to them broads, you know, even if they're on separate yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, them broads with breasts, they got it going on up in there. Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Listen,
told
there's too many women going walking around there.
I told you the show was gonna be deep.
Yeah, it's deep, all right.
Listen, there's too many women. It's the essence of a woman. Is what I like about women, the essence of a woman. So there ain't no man that can have the essence of a woman.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Whatever a nigga choose to do in their free time is what they choose to do. But for me, it's the essence of a woman.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, listen, that's just crazy. Listen, I promise you, if I did a crime in California, I'm telling them I identify as a woman because I'm going straight to the
You're gonna come get you some of that essence. You're also gonna get some of that essence.
On East Coast, my nigga, I'm going to the motherfucking women's prison. That's the move.
Thank you, Governor Newsom, because that's all it would take is for you to say that in your intake, and period, point blank, you going on the list.
Yeah, Westside, we going. Listen, Westside, we going to CIW, Westside.
CIW, yeah.
Yeah, we going to CIW. Listen, woo, man.
That nigga said he had to run into the wall a few times.
Hey, yeah, West Side.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, poor guy. I'm so
That's
Oh,
it,
Mike,
sorry.
y'all.
Mike Burks is a fool. Yeah, man. Listen, that's crazy. So listen, Ms. Lily. So what's the craziest shit you've seen your whole time down?
Um, so the differences between the men's and the women's joint, you know, I don't know. It's just so many different things. I would say the craziest thing is just the way that the game is ran in the women's joint. You know, the game is thick. You know, there's a woman in there. She got 16 years and she been down 30 years, and she chooses to say every time her date comes up, she loses her date because she makes so much money in the game. So I used to write the write-ups for the lieutenant, and I asked him about her. I said, why is she still here? He says, why wouldn't she still be here? She clears 60 grand a month. Easy. I said, and how do you know that? He was like, well, I'll just say she clears 60 grand a year. You know, so I just think it's very interesting for me coming from, you know, dope dealing in the street and moving dope across the board and stuff like that. Just how much money there is still to be had in the women's joint. You know,
Tell them how much a phone is.
well, a phone right now is going for anywhere between 5 and 7 grand right now because it's so hard to get with COVID, you know, because everyone's locked down. So if anybody's gonna get one, it's 5 to 7 grand. When I left, it was about anywhere from 15 to 2,000, which was, you know, people were still willing to pay that, you know. So and there's, as long as there's somebody that's willing to pay that 7 grand for that phone, they're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I talked to my homie. He's you know, he's locked down in a high security, and so him and 5 other dudes had to go in on one phone to make that 6 grand. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's ridiculous. And the prices for dope and prices for cigarette, all that is real high. You get a little tiny little line. Of course, it's cut with whatever, but you're gonna pay $200 just for a little, you know, half an inch line of something. You know, you're making your money in there. So everything else is just pretty basic. You know, you see broads get swooped up being pregnant, shipped out because some CO got her pregnant. You know, basic stuff. Like I said, compared to the men's joint, it's nothing. You know, it's Camp Snoopy, but compared to what you guys, I would never take anything away from a man who's doing their time in there, you know, under those conditions.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I promise you, I'm gonna get right to the cat.
I appreciate you.
I'm getting right to the cat, and I'm gonna get my visit on the weekend.
Serious.
I'm gonna get right
Yeah.
to the cat.
Damn, you gonna catch it on both ends? Damn.
Man, here, man.
He said he's gonna get it on the yard and get a boneyard visit.
I ain't gonna speak.
So yeah,
And I'm gonna send the wire while we in the county. Like, hey, this is the move, nigga. Pay attention to what I'm telling you, nigga. This is the move. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be on.
Right. Yeah, I agree, Vivian. There's some of the most beautiful women I've ever met are in prison. Just like you men out there pumping iron and getting all their prison bod, you know, on, women do the same thing in there. I was my most fittest in prison.
Yeah, we gonna walk the yard together. We gonna do whatever we need to do, and we gonna go back. We gonna sprint.
Y'all gonna do 1,000 push-ups?
Y'all gonna have picnics on the yard. Oh, cute.
All that.
Just cute.
All that. Shit, I'm gonna see if I can get like 2 or 3 of them. How many people to a cell?
Yeah,
This
you gonna
nigga
have a
free.
whole harem. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm a pee. Hey, Clark, I'm gonna be so motherfucking tired in the morning. I ain't gonna be able to come.
You gonna be in there telling them to leave you alone. You be like, man, leave me alone. Go on. I'm going back to the men prison. Fuck this shit.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit that make me want to stay out of prison more than committing a crime or getting life. That shit is scary. Don't nobody want to be amongst all that weird ass.
It's gonna be
That's
some killing over
Exactly.
there.
time for that shit. That shit make me
Exactly.
tired. Like that shit is some unnecessary ass shit.
Exactly. And any legitimate, you know, gangster is not
But
gonna be
listen,
with that
Loco,
shit.
if you had to do your time, and that was the twist that you could put down. Now tell me which one would you rather do?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. It sound like the way shit's finna be in there with all that punk stuff and all this and that. You gotta go over here to a woman's facility and all that. I'm just gonna stab to death the first motherfucker to come up to me and go on to death row, man. Fuck it. Get it on over with. It's over. I ain't gonna get all that. I ain't got time for all that bullshit on. That's too much, man. That shit'll never happen. Lee, that shit gonna be squashed. They'll never get that shit off. The one thing I do want to say is when I was locked up in 2017 out here, and I went to diagnostics in Huntsville, I was in a cell one night, man, with a dude that I can't think of the unit, but it's off I-45 up towards Dallas. And
Hutchins.
let me get this out because it might be that one. I don't think it was. It might be though. Anyway, this prison farm right here was housing the punks and the ones with titties and all the extra shit. Like, yeah, for real. Because one of the niggas was my cellie. I was on transit until I stayed on transit and got my hearing, and then they discharged me, so I got out from the walls. But the whole time I was out, I kept having different cellies and shit come through. And one of them niggas was from over there. He was an old school convict nigga. And he was telling me, man, you know, how wild prison was and shit. I'm like, man, that shit crazy. So I was knowing if they would have violated my parole right then, I was having to go back off into this shit. So I would have been able to see probably more so what Lee's talking about firsthand. But by the grace of God, I got discharged. But that nigga told me, man, it's wild over there, man. Them niggas got breasts and shit, like, and they housing them niggas on farms and shit. At that time, they was keeping them all secluded, like to one building. But they was actually doing time with the men, mixed in with the men, and that was niggas and shit with the titties, and some of them with the extra shit done. Yeah, man, real talk, homie. Real talk. Fuck me up. I thought I would never hear no shit like that in my life.
Right.
And that nigga told me that shit had me fucked up. I said, damn, TDC. And like I say, when I was down there in 2004, it wasn't quite all off into all that shit. If it was, I guess because I don't indulge, I didn't know if they had all that going on at that time. But I guess they probably did.
Right.
But the moral of the story is, man, you know, I just don't want to even be in trouble no more fucking around with that type of old shit because, you know, you got to look at the world right now, man. Imagine them dudes. Look, my nigga Mel Psycho, he done had COVID 2 times in that motherfucker, man. Him and his seven the motherfucking cell having to help each other and shit and shitting all on himself and all this so extra shit. He calling me, telling me he done had it twice. He been vaccinated and got the booster. And they still catching that shit in there. So that alone is too much going on with that shit to even start even trying to think about that old way out ass shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit is far behind. I don't think they'll ever allow no shit like that moralistically in America. It's only so far you can go with all the LGBTQ rights, man. You got to get down to humanity. And it'll be a part of life or death. Then you know, way more murders and different shit going on in these facilities right away.
Yeah, right now they're killing off inmates in the joint with that COVID because they know they're putting people with COVID up in them units, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
they know exactly what they're doing.
Again, man, that nigga couldn't even hardly breathe talking to me and them, but you know, he got better. He said Sally got down for him and shit. Them niggas both had it together down there. And he had it when it first came out back in the game. But you know, my nigga's strong or whatever. He know the situation, and you know, like we say, it's what you sign up for, right, G Foster? So you know what I'm saying? So cuz ain't tripping, but he just like, man, damn, homie. He like, nigga, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us in here.
Nope.
Right.
They
Right.
don't give a fuck. I said, cuz, what they give y'all? They don't give y'all nothing? That nigga said, hell no, nigga. So the little comforts we got are people just, like we able to go get an elderberry and all this little different ass shit from the supermarket and getting shit shipped all over. These niggas don't get nothing. They don't give them shit. They just quarantine them to a cell with another nigga and see which one die first. Can you imagine the deaths across the nation and TDC and all the other agencies across the federal and state, how many deaths they done had from COVID, homie?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
CDC
crazy.
all across the state just came out off a 2-week lockdown for COVID, but they never addressed the fact that they were locking them down, one person not COVID and one person with COVID, because it was too widespread. They didn't care.
Crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Well,
Yeah, that's a cold story right there, Miss Lee. I'm glad you shared that with us. That's a cold story.
That's my pleasure.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be married today if the joints I went to and it was like that out there. I don't think I'll be married today because my wife probably wasn't gonna be going for that.
Imagine.
She ain't going for that.
Right.
There's gonna be a bunch of shit she gonna go for, but that ain't gonna be one.
Yeah.
wow.
That's crazy. California's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. I got a cousin. I got one cousin been in there. He's been in there 90. My other cousin that just was in there, he just got out last Christmas. He did like 29 years straight.
All respects to him.
Yeah, listen, I got a gang of cousins. They all coming home though. Most of them. I got one did 36 years. I got an uncle did 36 years. I got a cousin did 22 years. I got another cousin that he did 29. I got one on 30. I got one on like 25 right now, and the other one is on like almost like 20.
Mm-hmm.
21 something.
It goes across every demographic of individuals. Like there's more people statistically that are touched by the prison system than there are that aren't. You know, everybody knows somebody.
Crazy.
It's a cold game. It's a cold game.
Hey, real quick, y'all.
What's up?
They just showed the dude that killed that shot these laws, man. Now the dude that shot and killed that other law, man, they just went. He was Mexican. They got him in Mexico and brought him back last night.
Damn.
Now they got another Mexican on here. Man, these essays ain't playing in Houston, boy. They don't want to go back to goddamn New Mexico or something. I don't know what they tripping on, nigga, but they knocking these laws down. Nigga, three Houston police officers shot near Midtown. Nigga, that's right over by my little bro. I need to check on that nigga.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
H-Town cutting up right now, man. H-Town cutting up, man. H-Town cutting up, man. I'm talking about it for real. It's wild out in this motherfucker. It's wild out in this bitch. They had one motherfucker the other day, cuz. This motherfucker here, he stabbed a police dog. So boom, he make bond, nigga. They go by the house and shit. They go by his crib. You get a check on him to see why he ain't reported to the motherfucking bonds people. Find his daddy in the house dead, nigga. This nigga that killed his daddy, nigga. You hear me?
Yeah.
Cousin killed, he done stabbed the police dog, made bond, nigga, and got out and went and killed his old man, nigga. They found an old man in the crib. I'm telling you, they finna have it in a few minutes, nigga. After a while, they gonna have it where you can't even make bond no more, my nigga, on no violent case.
I bet.
Because all these niggas are getting out with 2 and 3 capital murders, my nigga. They committing, Nigga, some of these niggas got 3 murders instead of getting out on bond.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't bullshit. Been more than 30 homicides in Harris County this month, nigga, and the month ain't even over with yet.
Crazy.
Oh, Jay Good said that was last week. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's all the way real out here, my nigga. That's what I'm more worried about out here going on, man. You know, is making sure, man, we stay safe and dangerous, man, as you can stay, man, without getting in no trouble with, you know, if you ain't supposed to have no heat or nothing. Like one of my homies right now is shit on Christmas Eve. I get a call. Of course, it's always some bullshit, you feel me? So, boom, I get a call. One of the homies like, say, cuz, they just got money. They get cuz down in the country. My nigga get jammed with a heater and shit, some work and some more shit. So we gotta fight that shit to keep cuz out the penitentiary, you heard me?
Right.
So that's what kind of shit, that's what kind of Christmas I had. Then turn around on the 28th and get the call. Nigga, they tell us after Christmas they need me back in Dallas right quick to do some finishing touches. So I run down there. The morning I get out there, cuz I take me a couple bites of my breakfast taco. Motherfucking me, my auntie called me and tell me my old man dead. So, you know, it's just been one thing after another. This is what's going on. That's what we, man, how many deaths, I mean, literally just estimated, how many people do you know have passed away in, say, the last 1 year? Last year.
Oh gosh, too many. Too many. It's so contagious. I was telling Pumpkin the other day, it's like people in this next generation, they're gonna be so desensitized to death, it's not even funny.
What about you, G? G Foster.
He tapped out.
No, cuz over there, he probably just talking or doing something. Say, cuz, your shit on mute probably.
Nah, I don't see it on mute.
G Foster went to sleep like a mother.
Appreciate
That's a clean ass hoodie and beanie, homie.
it. My little cousin said it to me.
That motherfucker
She
loud.
went to Cal State.
Goddamn right, man. Berkeley, nigga.
Yeah.
I've been all down up through there, Crip. You hear me?
Yeah. I told her I wanted a hat though. She said, "Okay, I got you." She sent me this. I was like, "Shit, I'll take that motherfucker." What you mean?
Yeah, that's fresh, my nigga. Shit.
Yeah, I got a winter storm
Hey,
over there.
I'm telling you, cuz I'm gonna start moving and shaking and probably getting work up there and everything. Nigga, ain't no telling how I'm finna play it, man. Cause what I do for a living, man, niggas always in demand, bro. I ain't bullshitting, and it's a great feeling, you know, that this market right here is steady building and building and building. And man, we finna go to all the way to what to do. Hey, Mike Marks, you working with me or what, nigga? What you gonna do, man? If you gonna back out on me and shit? Yeah, because that nigga always pull a Houdini on me when it's time to go to work.
He pull a Houdini.
But I expect nigga you to get up in there, man, and get some leadership and go in there, man, make a example of things, bro. Whoever want a job that's in the Houston area and my hometown back in San Antonio, you know, Seguin actually, my homeboys and shit. Anybody from down there and shit, I'll give you niggas a chance to come up here and get you some quick racks.
Already.
Yeah. Tax free, nigga. You ain't gotta worry about no taxes or nothing on that shit. Whatever you make, nigga. You can come up here, nigga. I don't care about no piss test or nothing, but don't get high on the job, nigga. Represent me to the fullest. I'm gonna be getting high in the company truck.
What's up? This is the
Yeah,
True.
that part.
Yeah, cause I lost. Hey, listen, I lost probably shit. I don't know, probably 5 of my family members in a year span.
Damn, homie. Sorry to hear that too, my nigga. Man, I lost some
Then
great
I just
people.
then I just lost my one of my partners in Las Vegas named Slick Puller. I don't know what was wrong with him. I'm still trying to hear back on that. But
Who?
yeah, man, it's all bad out there.
Slick Puller. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of who it is. You probably know him.
Man, for sure, man, for sure, man. What side of town he from? The west side or something?
Shit, I don't know. I know he was born and raised in Las Vegas. Probably one of the realest cats I ever met. The whole time I was out there.
I bet you I know, cuz, my nigga. Yeah, send that to me, man. Let me see who that is, man. That name sure sound familiar, because I got, yeah, man, let me come. Matter of fact, I can find out that right now. See? That's what I'm saying. When you tapped in, you tapped in. So let's see. Yeah, I'll call the homie right now and see if we know cuz.
That's crazy.
Yeah, somebody told me he had some type of health issues or something, but you know, I just hollered at him on Christmas. You know what I mean? It's my guy, man. I fucked with him, man. He was a real nigga, man.
Hey, what's that see like, big homie? Hey, cuz, you know a cat named Slick just passed away out there, cuz?
Just passed away, no?
Oh, so we don't probably know him and nothing. Ain't nobody from the set or nothing.
I don't know no Slick out here that just passed away, no.
All right. What you been on, cuz? I see you with your little Raiders gear and shit all on, cuz. Them niggas ain't going nowhere. They at the house. Yeah, cuz. Look.
Hey, that's how you feel, Loco? That's how you feel?
Yeah, look at it. Think about it. That's my nigga. I love that nigga. That's my nigga Big Kiko, cuz, from 60s. Huh?
Yeah.
That nigga said long as they ain't got no Dallas hat on.
Yeah, that's that part.
Yeah. Hey, what's up with cuz them out there? Everybody good? Oh, J. Lou again for what? Cuz this time.
For a hot one. So knocked off the nigga Benzo. The nigga Benzo, one of the niggas who testified and got everybody indicted. Somebody knocked him off in May. They arrested J. Lou. They picked J. Lou up off they arrested J. Lou from the feds and charged him with it.
Nah, cuz.
Damn.
Yeah, J. Lou got a hot one. He in CCDC right now.
Yeah, he up there with the King. You know, Charlie's son up there too, cuz. The little homie, little short.
I know.
Cuz waiting to get extradited to Houston on a hot one.
Yeah, they just shipped J. Lou out from the feds here in the county jail fighting a hot one right now.
Man, send shots out to cuz, man. My love, homie. You know, nigga, hey, what's up with cuz them over there in the Ville?
Why didn't he sit there and be like, nah, you know, whatever, you know, this is what it is, OG baby.
Nobody ain't got no more?
And it's trying to motherfucker. Since Rossi died.
Damn, cuz.
Hey, Loco, you know I tapped in yesterday too, but you know I called Ocean yesterday.
Damn,
Man, the neighborhood is a ghost house since Rossi died.
Man, I'm gonna call your ass when I get off here. What up with him, cuz good?
Yeah, I fuck with him every day.
Already, man. Tell cuz I love him, man. Shit, nigga, y'all gonna see me real soon. You know, whenever I say it, nigga, I'm always in that motherfucker. You know, I'm on my way, Crip. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring Punkin out there, cuz. That's the homie right there from 111.
What, Vegas?
Yeah.
What's up, Hood?
Well, yeah, I'll see you when you get here, most definitely, cuz.
Already, neighborhood, homie.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, yeah, man, it's on, man. Yeah, but man, I thought I knew that name right there, homie. I had to, that he gonna know off top. That's the big homie right there. Great nigga too, man.
Cool shit. Damn, that's messed up though, man. Houston going crazy right now.
Yeah, man, my condolences, G Foster, man, for sure, homie.
I'm gonna have to go in the garage and pump some iron.
Hey, cuz, you got a man board over there?
Huh?
Tell the truth, cuz you got you a little man board in there in the back room.
Yeah, nigga. I'm just like I'm penitentiary, nigga. I got Jet Centerfold, King motherfucking Monthly, Maximum Centerfolds. I just stashed some motherfucking brown sugar pictures. I just stole a couple of nigga pictures out their little stack of their girlfriends. Yeah, nigga, I got some women over here. Yeah. That's a true man board. I can wink off on anything.
Well, you don't have a montage of your homeboys behind you like Percy?
Hell no.
Hey,
no more making boys making conversation.
Hey, this is what y'all don't be checking out though. The nigga Percy, man. This old ugly ass nigga here, man. This nigga, every motherfucking funeral, every goddamn obituary, this nigga was there. I held him while he took his last breath. I carried his casket. I pulled his head up. I was right there. I seen that nigga there such a goddamn liar.
Hey, you know who that nigga is?
Anonymous man, or the ghost or something. That nigga there be every goddamn way. Then when they call him on it, the nigga don't even talk about it no more. Run out the hole. Wait till Sunday and come on talking about church and try to mix church with like you evil for saying something. He gonna make you the devil. Like that nigga's weird, cuz going through it. He over there right now, nigga. This nigga have let his goddamn subscribers just keep going up on a demonetized account.
Don't give him no game. But man, listen to this.
I knew then that nigga was retarded. Man, this nigga could have goddamn me on his way, man. This boy here supposed to be balled the fuck out. I'm talking about in a major motherfucking way. He supposed to already knew who he needed to goddamn be all right with and who never to cross. If he had to call you before every one of his shows and say, look, I'm going to talk about this. What can I say? Nigga, he should have known somebody in the DFW area was going to be on his motherfucking head. Somebody. Ain't nobody going to let that shit slide like that, my nigga, when you foul, my nigga. That nigga's a buster. He's a buster. The nigga's a child injury ass nigga. That shit that that's enough for me. That's why I always bring that up. See, this was the nigga that suggested that we do a paperwork party, bro. And I ain't never seen no nigga suggest no paperwork party knowing his name is Filthy. This nigga name was Filthy, man. And then you turn around, man, like I say, G Foster, Lily, Mad Punkin, Chat. How in the fuck your son doing 84 years and you ain't never asked nobody in the chat to say, man, hey, y'all donate to my son. This is going to my son. Not one day in your motherfucking life, you selfish backroom living motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Your kids probably homeless, nigga, and your mama got you treating you like a little old retarded bitch. Nigga, I know you watching me right now, nigga. That's why I'm talking shit to your stupid ass. You always talking like you got some cuz with about 4 shirts on, t-shirts and shit. Boy, I'm gonna beat the shit out you. I wouldn't give a damn what you, all that old shit there, all that old working out and punching the bag, all that gay shit, nigga. I didn't watch more them niggas go to sleep, nigga, than niggas that any nigga in my life. Them niggas ain't never got a motherfucking thing, nigga. And like I said, man, salute to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all letting me vent. Y'all know I'm retarded. My name is Loco, nigga. I don't know why the fuck I just ran it right there. But don't judge me.
No, we get no. I 100% agree.
Hey, he the male version of Wanda on Good Times.
You said I'm eating dog food, nigga?
No, when the motherfucker they come to the say, ooh, these up damn, Wanda, what's wrong? Oh, Mr. Such and
Such. Funerals.
Going to the funeral. It's on Wednesday. They say Wanda is Monday. Oh, okay. What's happening? Y'all got something up in there? That nigga he go to every funeral.
You don't remember when they was eating dog food up there, nigga? Right. And they had her over the dinner, nigga. And James Evans told JJ, say the Lord's Prayer. JJ said, the Lord is my German shepherd.
Yeah.
He said, oh, y'all think I eat dog food? Huh? Y'all think I eat? You thought that's what this meatloaf was? Boy, I was laughing. Niggas say Wanda, nigga. Come on, cuz.
Yeah. And you don't want to go to every funeral. All during the week. That's her job.
Everybody's his homeboy. Don't nobody know this nigga. I can't imagine how many caskets this nigga walks by looking and fucking violating people, man. These people don't even know this boy. Nigga be whispering, talking about, who is that, baby? You know, they don't know this nigga, my nigga. This ugly.
They got to work at a
They called him the funeral crasher.
Funeral crasher, man. That's the name of my documentary. The funeral crasher. This nigga got man board. He got pictures of him standing off with another nigga that he don't even know. Man, come on, my nigga. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
They having a conversation.
That need to be a crime, cuz. This nigga, you ain't supposed to take pictures of little nigga and paste them with other niggas. Nigga, you don't know them niggas, cuz. Nigga dead in the motherfucker. Nigga, we'll never know the true story, man. That nigga running a hell of a game over there.
Oh, no. Funeral crashing. Everybody.
Yeah, that's my next live, funeral crasher.
Yo, funeral crashing ass nigga, man.
Yeah,
This
man.
nigga a motherfucker, man. I bet ain't no nigga.
Man, you know what I
bet ain't
want?
no nigga in South Side, East Side, Fort Worth, nigga, Dallas got more funerals under their belt than that nigga. Yeah, that nigga's a funeral hopping motherfucker, cuz.
Boy, hey, I wish somebody go over that full house I know and secretly film that man board all the way. Boy,
Man, bro, look. He gonna
send me that footage.
that motherfucker this weekend. Cause that's all he always his go-to move every time. He gonna come on showing you niggas that don't even know him. He gonna make up a whole story. It's funny to me that the nigga bring up certain names that know that they connected to certain niggas and shit before the nigga see. That just go to show you this nigga don't think before he talk, my nigga. But like I said, we ain't gonna put my homeboy off in it because my nigga trying to get out of trouble, man, trying to do right with his life. That shit that these niggas bringing up, these murders and shit that done happened, bro, a lot of them is 30-some years ago, bro. It don't need to be brought up, my nigga. See what I'm saying? That shit is to stoke other motherfucking nosy fuck nigga ass niggas. That's why them niggas be on that nigga head about talking about their dead homies around them. I'm telling you right now, that nigga's biggest problem been in Fort Worth, Texas, been him talking down, not talking down, but speaking on them niggas dead homeboy. Them niggas been on that nigga's head about that. Is why, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, Punkin, I probably ain't never told you this, cuz. C8, if you watching, nigga, you know I'm telling the truth. Cuz told me, I said, cuz, what's up with the nigga? Cuz that nigga hide back there in his mama back room, cuz he don't fuck with nobody. That nigga don't answer his phone for nobody. Yeah, my nigga. That's how this nigga's living his life right now. But just know, when you don't see him, ain't nothing dynamic going on. Ain't no balling ass shit. All that's going on is he's waiting for the next funeral so he can go say that was his homeboy and make a sermon about it and try to ask for $2 or $3 on Sunday so he can go get some meth or whatever he's on, because that nigga's off something, my nigga. That nigga ain't just smoking no motherfucking weed, cuz. That nigga's a dope fiend, bro. A real live dope fiend. And he need to be stopped. That nigga say he wanted some $3 cookies, man. I was done with that fool, man. That nigga say $3 cookies, man. Send him some money for some $3 cookies. And you live at your mama's house. You got like 10 or 12 kids. Nigga, they don't even have nowhere to go. Nigga, they on hood, welfare, nigga. Nigga, you back there, you at your, you protected by your mama house looking at Man, that nigga mama making a fuss over that nigga. Man, this nigga get 3 meals plus snacks all day. That nigga get, man, that nigga that living like it go, nigga. And all he be talking about is when she gone, he gonna get the house. Man, that nigga cold nigga, cuz.
Look what he saying.
Hey, I wouldn't want no goddamn son talking like that. I had to goddamn tell him, nigga, you fucking up, nigga. Goddamn, nigga, what kind of shit you think you saying on this motherfucker? Nigga, you waiting on me to die where you can get my shit, nigga. Goddamn. Because you know you'll never be shit. Like I say, man, that nigga there, he can't respond back to you, cuz, because
he got in my comments a while ago.
What? No, that wasn't him.
Now, not on here, on the other on what I did last night. The YouTube blocked it.
What'd he say, Punky?
Call him on the phone, cuz. Call that nigga on the phone. Call him on the chat line, on the not the chat line, nigga. I'm tripping. Call that nigga on the line.
On the house phone?
Yeah.
On the house phone.
I put call nigga on the house phone.
Because if the nigga begging for $2 cookies, nigga, we know he ain't got no cell phone.
Y'all be quiet. Y'all gotta be quiet. I'm for the call.
God damn.
Pumpkin, I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna get myself some lunch before I start classes again.
All right.
Did you hear me? Okay.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Appreciate
See
you
you later.
guys too. Take care. Have a good night.
All right. You too.
You have a good night as well.
Nigga don't want to answer the phone. Nigga know I'm on the live. Get off the live, nigga. Answer the phone.
Nigga watching right now, hiding this shit. Hiding all in the back room. No, I bet that nigga freaking out on that phone ringing. No, they found me. Yeah, that nigga's fucked up, cuz. Hey, you know what got that nigga in trouble with the David Street homies? Man, that nigga that went to Captain one day, I don't know what got into that nigga. That nigga was walking down the street talking about, nigga, I'll show y'all I can go anywhere, nigga. And he turned on David Street. What the fuck did he do that for? They was already tired of dealing with all that nigga shenanigans and bullshit. Man, that was the last straw, man. That nigga's a clown, boy. Self-destruction looking ass nigga. He can't be mad at no more.
Oh, burnt out Flavor Flav looking ass nigga.
Man, that nigga burnt the fuck out, homie. I'm talking about for real.
I'm gonna talk in third person to my man boy looking ass nigga.
Man, that boy that last place, man. I promise you, man.
Nigga say, look at Percy right there. Look at Percy right there. Percy was young right there. Look at Percy. Oh yeah, that's my baby right there. Look, nigga got a nigga with his shirt off. Nigga, who the fuck is this nigga? This nigga know you on this goddamn board. I swear to God, nigga on mollywop your ass. They over here putting niggas on your board and they don't know it. Nigga, that nigga is crazy. Y'all want to see some funny shit? Tell y'all some funny shit.
You know I want to see some funny shit.
Westside, that's all facts.
What cuz say?
Oh, right here.
Nigga,
Oh, they want you at the spot for an interview. Well, he didn't talk this shit. Let me tell you something. Okay, who that is?
who was that, cuz?
Goofy man.
He on right now?
He on Facebook. He hiding on Facebook.
What are you talking about? Some bullshit?
Shit went out. He ain't got no internet.
Look what Bible
He
said,
say gang. The title say gangster snitching.
Oh, that be tough. Talk to him then, A1. Yeah.
Listen.
Talk to him.
Listen to him.
I fell through the ceiling right on the bed. I was in the dream, playing with my head. I'm playing with my bread. That shit on my toe. Playing with my leg. Kill a dinosaur. Took all the eggs. Came back strong. Like
Goddamn, vibing.
I got my foot on his neck. I wish this would. I'ma give him head. Better close his nose. Wipe a nigga nose. Put a napkin on his nose. That's a stanky smell. Wait. I ain't even want to go to jail. Knock the nigga out, then they threw me in the cell. Yeah, I had a lot of money out here in the street, but when I went to jail, they didn't want to pay my bill. Yeah, nigga didn't even send a letter, but my mama said they love me when it comes to send me mail. Damn. Yeah, you know that I'm jamming. I'm with OG, damn it. Yeah, that's Percy. Get on the verse. Now you thirsty. Obey it.
That shit is trash. That shit is trash.
That nigga. See that
Nigga
nigga
better go back to the
on his
back
neck?
room.
Look, that nigga got a belt buckle on his neck.
Real mark. That nigga that crazy, cuz. That nigga, I tell you, that nigga retarded, bro. This nigga ain't got $50 in his pocket, man, but he's sitting around with all that old gangbang rap and shit, man. That shit is so motherfucking, see, those are the bitch ass niggas that's in the way in the hood. Those are the niggas that wasn't never nothing for their kids and that.
Hey, tell that whole ass nigga shut his mouth up.
Oh, dirty ass, dick sucking ass nigga. He a
Hey,
dirty
this the post bill. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You hanging around with Percy, you a fucking smoker, man. Ain't nobody in their right mind think that motherfucker's cool, man.
Look at that nigga with all his costume jewelry on.
Hey, that nigga got a what is that? Michael Kors. He stole off a purse. He stole that Michael.
Jewelry on.
Yeah, he stole that.
That nigga
Yeah, he
sitting
stole
up.
that.
Listen, that nigga That nigga sitting up there with like $17 worth of jewelry on.
That nigga stole that piece from what's it? Nah, he got it from a goddamn I got it at Ross off a purse. He snatched that bitch off and then he put his little bullshit out.
J. Rollins the fool. J. Rollins said he got it at Ross, nigga. He snatched it off a purse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't even in the league no more, bitch. I'm still stop playing with stuff.
He out here flamed up. He out here flamed up, West Side. Look.
Oh, that nigga smoked dope, boy. Look at that nigga.
Look, that nigga flamed up. Look, West Side.
Ooh, look at that little gremlin.
And they got a Bulls hat on and everything.
Yeah, like them motherfucker, man.
That nigga's a gremlin.
God damn it. Death out there, cuz. I fuck over cuz.
What you gonna do if nigga fuck with you, man? Nigga fuck some. What you gonna do, look?
That nigga's cheap, man.
Hey, son, I'm on live right now.
I'm like, his voice is getting too loud with you. No, his voice getting too loud
with you. Look at his rusty ass lips. Look at his chapstick.
Don't yell at me, nigga. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm in here. I'm running back down with the
I'm gonna stand on the corner and harmonize by the trash can looking ass nigga.
Yeah, I hope somebody finds me looking ass because I hang with Percy looking ass. Man, them niggas all look like, man, but I'm just telling you, man, that's
West Side. Let me tell you, West Side. Hey, I'm not fucking with you, West Side. I'm saying, look at this nigga flamed up. And he be hollering, he goddamn me Hoover. This nigga's crazy.
That's me.
That nigga ain't even walking beside the Hoover car.
Let me tell you something, mama. That nigga is a motherfucking, this is a 52-year-old nigga, man. Nigga, I wish I would be 52 and don't have no land, nigga, no property, nigga, nothing to give my kids, nigga, nothing, nigga, over living at my mom's house, bro. Something my mom got. My mama got a beautiful home, a big home, but that's her shit. She need her home. You know what I'm saying? He live there, he watch over. My mama don't need me to do that, cuz. My mama ain't even that kind of guy. I'm the type of nigga, my mama could have a big ass mini mansion, nigga. I'd rather go to the halfway house and show my mama what kind of nigga I am, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think she gonna have more respect for me doing that and going to get my own shit, man, as a grown man, instead of coming violating her motherfucking space, though.
That part.
Hoes, my nigga. Hey, and all of them on there rapping like a motherfucking ain't none of them got no money in their pocket, cuz. Ain't none of them want to work. Niggas want to cut yards. Ain't no yards to cut right now this season, my nigga. Oh, here we go. Murder, work. Every time he play that shit, that nigga's out of there. That murder work ass got that nigga ass drug. I drugged that nigga.
Ain't gotta defend himself on what another fuck nigga trying to do shit. Cause nigga can't find shit on me. You know, he lied on me. Nigga dug up false allegations on me. That same neighborhood fake nigga, the yellow bone. Y'all seen the yellow ham, he a hoe. You know, we call yellow hammers hoes. You know, them hoes, yellow hammer hoes. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, yellow hammer. Y'all get his yellow bitch ass in here. He can come on this live. Oh, somebody want to go live with me? I hit the live.
Uh-oh, I got it then.
Get in there, cuz.
Straight down. Same. I don't know no gangster nigga that I seen this nigga.
Don't holler nothing with him.
I seen you
nigga make sure he let you talk with his punk ass.
Fucking with people, saying you thought them. Listen, y'all, if I tell a story that a nigga don't tell before me, and then he tell me, then you hear it from me, tell me, man, that nigga went down thinking I didn't know that. Well, you knew that story, why you didn't tell it, bitch? Don't wait till I say somebody. Like I went down there, nigga went such and such, and you wasn't, nigga. You say you from California, when the fuck did you ever stay in Cali, nigga? You know so much about murder work, nigga.
I sent that nigga request.
Neighborhood fake nigga, man. Neighborhood fake nigga. Shout out to the real neighborhood nigga. Fake neighborhood nigga.
Bet you won't put me on that live, nigga.
The ones real, that we know the real. Me and Earth Dog, we on in and out, fake. 10:30. You know what I'm doing.
And they don't want to let me on now.
Don't you want to cut?
Hey, what's up, cuz?
Anyway.
I didn't hear you. What?
That nigga say his brother don't have to defend himself because I'm lying.
I mean, the paperwork don't lie.
Man, I wouldn't even speak on nothing that nigga think to be a hoe, cuz we the dominant.
Hey,
other dudes.
Jay, what I tell you? Hey, what I tell you? I told that nigga gonna go live today, but look, he running, he going on. He forgot he friends with me on Facebook, so he don't think I'm gonna know he doing this.
Man, paperwork don't lie, man. And anybody who want to believe that dude's word over, how you say it, paperwork, it's just, they deserve to be misled.
That part.
You couldn't even make that up. I mean, you can't even, cause you couldn't even type all that paperwork up, and as quick as you went in there and came out and brought it to the people.
That shit had file dates on it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They stamped that shit on now.
Man, everybody know that nigga's some weird ass child beating motherfucking punk. That nigga's a motherfucking stupid ass weird ass retarded motherfucker.
That nigga video shot, nigga.
Before his brother died, the nigga did a motherfucking show. It was him and his brother on the front of the cover. Man, this bitch ass nigga told the world in front of his brother that his brother's slow. I don't have no respect for that nigga, man. That wasn't everybody's business. We all can kind of see that for ourselves and shit. That nigga talking about, yeah, man, you know my brother, he ain't playing with a full deck. I'm looking at this nigga like, bitch, you the one that's retarded.
Somebody told him put him on the line.
That what they told him?
They told him put him on YouTube person for real.
Hey, cuz, listen, cuz. This nigga ain't gonna do nothing but go right to the move. Come out here, we out here right now. We out here right now. Come over here. I bet the nigga won't come down here. All that gay ass shit, man. The nigga don't even want to hear, man. That shit is so played out.
You can't address that shit. That's what he want.
He's just a hoe, man. He's scary. He know he don't want to see cuz. That nigga don't want to see cuz. I ain't trying to just be on cuz hit, like, but I can look at. I know who gonna win that. Cuz gonna fuck over that nigga because we ain't finna lose. Nigga ain't finna let no wimp like that do nothing to us. Nigga's a wimp. Nigga like a little wimp. Nigga beat the shit out of cuz.
This hoe won't come on. This nigga's driving around wearing some other nigga. Go somewhere where some Wi-Fi at, bitch. I sent that nigga that request. Let me on her, nigga.
That nigga ain't gonna do nothing, cuz. That nigga's a bro.
Hey, famous.
Hey.
I got the New York Rangers and Penguins and Hurricanes. Hurricanes and Penguins is both 0-0, and I got the Rangers they up 2-0 in the first. Only 5.5 minutes been played. But you know we on our way to a motherfucking mission. You know how the night go in, nigga. Late night, having fun, enjoying ourselves. I might even drink a little champagne tonight. I mean, I got some wine in the refrigerator, some bad shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I might pull out the wine because I hit them tonight.
That's what's up.
Trying to put together a plan right quick, man, to fuck their head up, man. Make sure everybody watching, man. How many people in the chat, cuz?
26.
Hey, y'all, February 1st. Y'all listen, February 1st, we'll be debuting our very first short film on Trap Star Films and Most High Entertainment. That's me and my brother Jahi Allah, man. That's the me and my boy that created Lopes Gone Wild and did everything we've done, and we're gonna keep on doing. But yeah, man, we finna get it cracking, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in on the first, man. We're gonna make sure that go viral, and make sure you share, subscribe, and everything, man. I thank you guys that like the short film, man. So I appreciate y'all listening. February 1st, don't forget. We getting it cracking. We ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna forget about it over here.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to get it cracking, man. Y'all ready, Jay Good? Yes, sir. Man, that nigga Westside crazy, man.
That nigga got off that hoe. Go on, call that nigga Vibe. That's why he ain't answering the phone. He ain't at home.
That nigga laughed like a motherfucker. Nigga had an old sinister laugh.
That nigga that fool, nigga. That nigga didn't want to let me on there.
Well, we got a cold crew. We got a cold crew of motherfuckers, man. A bunch of old crazy sinister motherfuckers. I ain't bullshit, man. Yeah, we just be doing that.
Blow that nigga pacemaker out.
Who?
Percy.
Who got a pacemaker?
Hey, look out, listen. Watch this. Let me say this. Let me check this out. Nigga, I done went in on you. He already talking about why you didn't tell the story first. Because fuck, nigga, you don't supposed to be telling this. I don't want to tell the story. But fuck, that's irrelevant. This is what I'm going to say too. This nigga go on Facebook. He hide. Bitch, go on YouTube so you know I can see it. You over on Facebook. No, he forgot you let me goddamn friend request your ass. And I seen the notification just then. I said, look at this nigga. He over here talking shit on Facebook about a nigga. Hide. You know what I'm saying?
Is he still on Facebook?
Huh?
Is he still on Facebook?
Nah, he ended the video. He was talking to somebody sitting at that store up there.
Man, that's what that nigga gonna be doing all the way to the dying day, sitting at somebody's store talking.
In the passenger seat. Always in the passenger seat.
Oh, yeah.
And
the nigga ain't no shooter. He gonna get him killed. He gonna get somebody smoked thinking the nigga some kind of rider type nigga or something, man. Cuz is not none of that. That's one nigga we know from the death of Cuz and shit, his brother. That nigga don't want to go to prison, man. That nigga scared to death of the joint, man, nigga. That nigga don't want to go back to that penitentiary to talk to all this shit he done talk, man. Them young niggas gonna be knocking Cuz out down there. Hey, that nigga gonna be like Brianna Rue. You hear me?
Yeah.
That nigga gonna be like Brianna Rue, nigga.
I know. That nigga fool.
What's her name? Brianna Rue.
Brianna Rose. Brianna Rose. Brianna Rose. That's cold, man. That's a cold story, though, bro.
Yeah, that's a cold movie.
Yeah, that's a cold movie.
Whole lifetime movie right there, nigga.
But shit, man, I'm for the slide and give me something to eat.
All right.
Hey,
man. I'll be taking y'all with me.
Hold up, I'm drive through. I'll be back.
There's still people gonna be coming in. There's people that might respond. See what I'm saying?
The mortgage plaza. Where Bobby go? Well, Bobby got there trying to hunt something down.
You have to one of them kills, man. I'm calling to ask her.
Damn, bro, you at work?
Good job.
That was Trey Hundo. Not Trey Hundo.
Oh.
Tell that nigga to call that hoe.
That's what I was doing. He at work.
Oh, Trey Hundo is?
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Hey, that's quick, man. It's 2-2 on the New York Rangers game. They got to slow that shit down.
I did go to
On
the
what
store.
game?
I couldn't find your
Rangers.
candle, but I bought you a whole
Yeah,
roll
nah,
of
man.
wax.
Go give me something to eat. Real talk.
We'll
We'll crank it back up later.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get this nigga on this bitch.
Man, that nigga ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, he ain't gonna come on there, man.
We're gonna get him on here. We're gonna do him just like this. What
He'll
you say,
never let
nigga?
you
Go ahead. Keep talking.
He'll let you corner. He gonna let you corner. He ain't gonna let you corner because and get him in no kind of situation on YouTube. That's dead.
Nah, he's not.
That's
They should give him $150.
Yeah, he want $50.
$50. Get that nigga $50 and
He ain't at home, Grape in the streets. Shit, man, I'm tapping out, man. Go give me something else to eat, man. Shit for the night.
All right, cuz.
Boys, man, appreciate everybody tapping in. That was a hell of a story we heard. We got some information. Man, the world changing, man. I'm telling you.
For the worst.
The world is turning for the worst, man. When you got shit like that going on. But man, it was interesting. It was informative. And shit, I don't really know what else to say, but I had to bring that out in the open because, man, I felt like that was something that people need to know, especially us that we. Oh, my bad. We once upon a time been to prison, man. We kind of like we didn't foresee none of this coming. So it's kind of it's crazy to hear about how they align this type of thing because really at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying, just on the women perspective, that is man, that's abuse. They condoning that shit. You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
I don't know, man. If anybody got any female family members or friends or people they care about in prison in California as females, man, y'all check on them, man. Make sure they safe. You know what I'm saying? So
make sure they ain't pregnant.
Neighborhood real. We're gonna go back to our regular programming, which is getting no motherfucking G Persia off YouTube telling lies. We're gonna restrict them straight to Facebook, and that's it.
Hey, cuz, check your IG.
Let me see. Y'all join the campaign, man. We riding. They ain't got nothing.
Vibin was supposed to send you his I told him to get at you on let me see if damn I can't. Hey Vibin, are you still on there? Hey Vibin, get on the link real quick.
I think he already sent it to me. He has to follow me.
Follow him.
I did.
Hey, did you get that phone number?
Oh, I seen it.
That boy cold, ain't he?
I already got it though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That nigga say, oh yeah, I got it.
That boy's cold, boy. He ain't no bullshit.
Send me a message.
That boy Vibin ain't no bullshit, man.
I know that nigga the truth, nigga. I'm scared
for real.
Nigga, I got a cage up, nigga. Shit, that nigga beast. That nigga monster with them haymakers. Woo,
yeah.
woo. Nigga, overhand Johnny.
For real. Right up a sweeper.
See, you just got yourself blocked. Come over with that bullshit. Bam.
Who was that?
Some nigga named Pushwork talking about vibing a whole white boy. Yeah, nigga, out of her. You a whole getting kicked up out this chat.
Who gives a fuck about that?
Nigga, don't come over with that shit. We ain't got time for that.
Shit, Vibin's part of the team.
Ain't no doubt.
What the fuck, man? Let nobody fuck over the little homie.
Yeah, I got heard this. Listen, look, I'm gonna play this a little bit before we go. Nigga throwing up all these weird ass gang signs. Listen to this nigga.
Boy, if you niggas don't. What's cracking Facebook? don't even fuck with the live on the book. I'm gonna fuck with the live on the book today, man. I gotta address some gangster snitches, man. These niggas is gangsters snitching. These gangsters snitching. They say this yellow nigga. I'm live right now. I'm live right now, baby. Look at baby. Shit. I'm live right
You hear
now,
him?
man.
You hear him?
Baby.
Yeah, cuz.
Good. Damn, she dropping that money. I feel you for tickets. Thank you, baby. Gangster snitches. These niggas, man. Facebook, what's the motherfucking deal? Come there, just the real, goddamn me. Y'all know who I'm talking. I'm not mentioning no bitch nigga name. No yellow nigga. Everybody know who the yellow hammer ass nigga. The yellow hammer, y'all. These fake real ass niggas.
How can you be fake and real at the same time, cuz?
Wayne, what's cracking, Bobby? I love you, man. Thanks for looking
How
out
can
for
you
me.
be fake and real at the same time?
Put this bitch nigga in his place. Bitch nigga, I'm not gonna say your name, bitch nigga, because everybody already know who you is, nigga. Fuck nigga. So let me tell y'all something, y'all. It's a difference.
And nobody knows him.
And say, the nigga that killed my brother, they don't got him locked up. I'm gonna say it right now. He's not locked up, bitch. We know you're not locked up. Them people that lady arrested, them is not the niggas that killed my brother.
He's snitching.
The people that's been apprehended. So I'm letting y'all know on Facebook, the nigga that killed my brother, he's not incarcerated. He hadn't been detained yet. Nigga,
Yeah, he at my mama's house on the couch.
You better go turn yourself in.
Nigga, go kill him,
That's all I
nigga.
can tell you. The pressure ain't gonna stop. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop sending that pressure, nigga. Everywhere you sit your head.
Come on, man.
Why you gotta send something, nigga? Go do it yourself.
Nigga. And let you know that I know who you talking about, nigga. Yo, see, one thing about it, nigga, your mama dead. Your mama won't be able to feel the pain that my mama feel if a nigga do something to you. So don't worry about it. I ain't saying your name. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna put your picture up or nothing. I ain't gonna say no. But you know who you is, nigga. And the sad thing about it, nigga, I know who you is.
And you ain't did nothing?
And you know I know who you is. And your people know that pressure keep coming. It's gonna keep shooting that pressure, nigga. Get bust. We call it busting the gas, nigga. I'm gonna keep busting that gas everywhere you turn your ass to, nigga. Yeah. Oh.
Bar.
I seen that last night. I don't give a damn. I was at the house.
Smoking dope.
Yeah, to let you know, nigga, your parents are dead. Your mom dead, nigga. So your mom can't feel the pain my mama feeling right now. See.
Hey, cuz, pause that real quick.
Then you know that I know.
Let's address some of that shit.
Don't think.
What up?
Let's address some of that shit. No one said nothing sideways, right, about his brother. And shit, there was no question that we wasn't saying nothing. We was talking about his mother. I mean, shit. How you say it? Like, why in the fuck is he bringing his mama into it? Well, go avenge your brother's death. Ain't you? I mean, goddamn, somebody did something to my brother. I'll avenge it myself and stand over him.
It's wolf ticket.
That's what a real nigga would do. I wouldn't let nobody get that pleasure. That'd be my pleasure. I want that. But you know, that's
it sounds like to me he's not even talking about you, Funky.
No, he's not talking about
yeah, he's not talking about you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, nigga, like Jay Rowland just said, nigga, I promise you, nigga, I'm gonna be like the marshal, nigga. I'm gonna be out looking for your bitch ass. You do something to one of my brothers. If I had a brother, nigga, listen, nigga, it ain't gonna be a place you can be on this planet that I'm not gonna try to come find your bitch ass.
Let's hear the rest of it. But we already know he ain't gonna. If you know the nigga, you know where he at, you know all that, and you talk about you gonna keep sending pressure. Yeah, that means you not going to do nothing. You want your kids to go do it. So you can say, I sent these young niggas out there to go do this. Crash dummy for you. That makes you like
they're gonna take up for their uncle instead of their brother take his brother.
Yeah, but let's hear the rest of this though. We're gonna hear a little bit, we're gonna stop it.
The nigga just made something up. But these gangster ass niggas, I heard a nigga got my little brother name in his mouth. I heard some fuck nigga heard some fuck niggas. These niggas say they from the neighborhood and they real. They say they from the neighborhood and they real. They some neighborhood fake niggas. The neighborhood fake nigga. Niggas say they from the neighborhood. They some real neighborhood niggas. So let me tell y'all something, y'all. Let me give Facebook
Somebody told me
the game on what real niggas is. Real niggas don't speak on real niggas.
All right, pause that. Pause that, son.
Trying to show y'all some paperwork, talking about my little brother's name on some paperwork where I can clear that up. I can tell his story. He ain't gonna come on here and say a motherfucking thing. But my job, now that my big brother is gone, I gotta be big brother for my little brother. What's up, AD? What's up, nephew? See you on here. I don't even come on Facebook too much. You know, y'all know I'm a YouTube sensation now, nigga. I'm on Facebook because I know the majority of people on Facebook, you know, is from the hood. The majority of people on Facebook is from goddamn me my neck of the area, you know, my neck of the woods. Fort Worth, Murder Work, Texas. And you know, I've been hearing some nigga put my little brother name in his mouth. Let me tell you something, niggas just murdered my big brother. I'm gonna protect my little brother with all the might I got, hoe ass niggas.
Like you did your big brother?
Let me tell y'all about a fake ass nigga from the neighborhood. I guess y'all letting this nigga run around here. Look at my queen just hit me up and say, baby, you need to take a look at this because this nigga.
You need to quit smoking dope and get off the line.
This saying he a witness to this.
Get out your mama.
Look at hoe ass nigga. Look at bitch ass nigga. You can dig all you motherfucking want to, nigga. I'm gonna tell you some real nigga shit. I ain't my little brother ain't gotta defend himself on what another fuck nigga trying to do shit, cause nigga can't find shit on me. You know, he lied on me, nigga. Dug up false allegations on me. That same neighborhood fake nigga, the yellow bone.
Hold up.
Y'all seen the yellow him, he a hoe. Nope.
Just stay still for a second, nigga. Cause we're gonna get your shit too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You next. You next.
Okay, let's break that shit down. He said, okay, look, cause his story he told about his brother correlated with what the statement said from when you went to the courthouse. How can that shit be fake or misleading? The truth is the truth, and he ought to stand on it. If he's real, I'll say, hey, my brother ratted, he was young, he didn't know no better, or something. Don't sit there and say, nah, it ain't real, or lying and shit like that. That ain't real right there. And how you gonna say a nigga speaking on another real nigga and all his stories he talk about are about other real niggas, man? Like he's a contradiction, man. I don't see how niggas follow that dumbass dude.
I'm trying to figure out how you finna explain the paperwork that I got, right? With the legit stamps and all this shit. You know this some paperwork. You look at it. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna explain that I'm lying and I made this up? I see this one. I gotta hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't come on YouTube and explain that. That shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? You can't dodge that. So I just want to hear. That's what I was telling you. I've been waiting for him to respond because I want to hear how do you explain it?
Ain't no explaining it.
I know. That's why I want to hear how you gonna explain it. It's gonna be good.
Because Yellowham was hoe. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Yellowham. Y'all get his yellow bitch ass in here. He can come on his live. Oh, somebody want to go live with me? I hit the live button for you, nigga. Who want to? I add, nigga. No, I ain't scared to talk to some motherfucking body.
He didn't add him.
Man. Hey, hit him up, cuz, and tell him you gonna come on at 8.
Hold on, let's see what he gotta say.
Take a stretch. Take a stretch on him.
That nigga's a real live weenie. That's what he is.
Man, that nigga's a weirdo, man.
Because there ain't no explaining that paperwork. There ain't no, like the way Jay Rowland just said to explain it is probably how a real nigga would have to explain that.
That's what I would have said.
It's like 3-4 people in the chat keep asking them to bring them in. They like, let a real nigga talk.
I mean, I would have said, look, my brother was young. He couldn't handle it. It was on his conscience, and he had to let it go. That's what I would have said. I said he did that and what? Now what?
Ah, here we go.
The whole thing is that, you know, like, so I'm from California, and we was raised, you know, like even if you went and told on your cousin to your grandmama or your auntie, they whoop your ass for that.
Exactly.
Don't be in here telling nigga. I've been that's what it was. See me, I come from a background like everybody in my family been in prison, including my grandma. My grandmama did 10 years in prison for not snitching.
See?
Hold up, I'm gonna see what he say. Hold on, let me speed it up.
But listen, I want to know why these niggas always going digging up paperwork.
Pause it right there, cuz. Let me interject real quick.
Hold on. Cause he Bob say he live on his channel right now. We're gonna go over that.
I thought the paperwork was fake. Why is it? I mean, you can't dig nothing up. It's fake.
Fact.
So he just acknowledged he acknowledged the paperwork is real.
Hold on, listen.
You get caught, you just caught, nigga. You got to do what you gotta do, nigga. Survive. Do your time and come home. See, you niggas, you see that? I don't know no nigga that call himself a gangster. Now y'all keep up with me on this stuff, okay? Y'all gotta determine who real and who fake. I gotta determine who real and who fake. Who real and who fake. Yeah, I ain't never seen a real G. I ain't never seen a real gangster headed on another nigga. I ain't never seen a gangster go in a nigga background file. I ain't never seen a gangster. Hold on, talking to the Earth guy. Hold on, me and Earth might burn out for a minute with y'all on here. Hold on. Me and Earth might Earth, do me a favor,
See, can't explain it. You trying to say now the narrative is I ain't never seen a gangster tell on somebody. So I'm telling, and I got the sentence.
Yeah,
your brother was free, and I'm locked up.
No, what are you trying to say?
What you saying don't make no sense. First of all, because at the end of the day, it ain't like you wouldn't got somebody else's paperwork. You wouldn't got your own paperwork to your own case and showed the shit from your own case.
Exactly.
So nigga check his own case. That's what that nigga doing.
Something different. It's different, y'all. I want you to take the blame.
Because
look what he said.
Another gangster nigga. I ain't never seen a gangster nigga that go in another gangster nigga file. Let me just correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I don't give a fuck what I know about you. I know we gangsters. See, one thing about it, when you know that you fucking with real G's and niggas like us, though. They come to this internet shit. You know, certain shit that you talk about the nigga that you beefing with. I don't care about your mama, nigga. I don't care about your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your nieces, your nephew. I care about the nigga that's talking that shit. The fake ass yellow nigga. The neighborhood fake nigga. The fake neighborhood nigga. The police nigga. You the fucking police nigga. In the penitentiary, we call niggas you the police. Any nigga that go tell something on another nigga is the police, y'all.
I told you.
Go tell something, you the police these days, nigga. See, it's a difference when you get caught in the street, nigga tell it on you, and a nigga tell it on you. You just gotta go with the police.
That's what happened. That's what his brother did.
In my brother's situation.
So who was his brother? The chief of police?
Yeah, nigga, my brother's name was on paperwork, right? He was a witness, nigga. He had no choice but to be a witness. So when you get niggas that get caught up in shit, and then they want you to take the blame for something they did, nigga, you got me fucked up too, nigga. You ain't talking about dumb ass motherfucker.
Hey, pause it, cuz. Pause it.
It's the murder charge, nigga. Now I'm gonna take my part that I played in the murder. I take that. Yeah, I take my, but don't point the finger at me, nigga, when you know it was you and you think since they got me too, you just put it on me, nigga, and you walk free. You dumb as a motherfucker, nigga. You think I'm gonna take a charge for a nigga and I go down there, this nigga don't write me, you don't see this nigga, he ain't gonna come and visit you, he ain't gonna put no money in your books.
Oh, it's
None of
pausing.
that shit, nigga. Yeah.
Now I told it, and
His brother's the one. It went to the church and initiated all that shit. He kicked all that shit off.
Boy, you
First
finna
of all,
get your ass up.
listen, first of all, how this shit works. See, I'm from California, so you know, at the end of the day, I ain't never even heard of no situation like the one Punkin was in. But at the end of the day, it could be me and Westside. We in the car, we ride. This nigga jump out, go in the store. When he come out, he having a conflict in the store. When he come out, I'm not knowing that he gonna lay some niggas down. But guess what? I'm accessory to the crime. I'm an accessory to the crime. You know what I mean? And by the code, he's supposed to say he didn't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? If that's what it is. If not, listen, we both going to prison. That's what it's gonna be. And we gonna be into it about the shit because of what it is. But if you go and get a motherfucker and tell a motherfucker, listen, a matter of fact, I take that back. I got a partner named Shogun from Harbor City. Rest in peace. This nigga, it was another nigga that a nigga came and got him because the nigga took his pull out of his car at the gas station. This nigga come out, get 2 burners, and leave. And them niggas go and blow this nigga's arm out his motherfucking jacket. Put a big hole in his shirt, blowing back. This happened in Victorville, California. You can look it up in like 91, 92. And yeah, man, listen. They sent him, and the nigga that came and got him ended up snitching on him. Yeah, listen, fucked up game, cold game. But that's what happened. Homie and my homeboy went and did a long time. I mean, and the only reason why they let him out of prison because he had a tumor on his brain, and the nigga kept falling out in the Paso Robles yard. He was in Paso Robles and kept falling out. Nigga, they sent him home, and he died 2 years later.
Listen, what he gonna say? I just got in them motherfuckers, and they say block them clowns. Yeah, block us, nigga.
Y'all know these type of things. Y'all know these type of things, man. Yeah. But when you got niggas that go in certain areas of gangsterism, that let you know they not they something different.
Yeah, that's your brother's not a gangster.
I've never ever in my life gave a fuck about a nigga background. You a gangster, the street say you claim to be that, I'm gonna go by what I see you do after that.
Well, so you can tell on him?
You need to go in your paperwork and see. Let me go see what this nigga. Let me just get this right, y'all. Let's just get this part right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Any real niggas. Neighborhood, that's the police, y'all. The police, the only person that go in people's files are the laws.
Nigga, I went in my file.
We don't even got no. We don't stand this. Nigga, we don't even got no. That shit wouldn't even cross my mind to do to a nigga. If I knew something about Charleston White, Anthony Dewberry, Loco Vision, or the other hoe ass nigga, yellow nigga, if I knew something about them that was on paper, I wouldn't. Shit, I mean, I wouldn't even go look to see what's on paper. I wouldn't check that. It's not serious to me. I don't give a damn.
What's up?
He ain't gonna do it. He gonna have his brother do it. His brother.
He said, I don't know no nigga going another nigga paperwork. I can't get that nigga paperwork. Goofy. goofy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they don't check paperwork in prison. That's in the Fed. In state, they
niggas
don't do that
lying.
shit.
Niggas lying.
Listen,
California,
this nigga,
California, they checking your paperwork.
Huh?
They checking paperwork in California.
Yeah, but I'm saying down here.
Hey, can y'all hear me in this mug?
I'm gonna speed this up where he at live. I want to see what he's saying.
Who was that? You, Court?
Listen.
Got a butter knife in the motherfucking door. I said, why this nigga got the butter knife? I try to get inside my room and the motherfucking door don't open. So I start beating on my motherfucking door. I'm like, look, brother, let me in this motherfucking nigga. What is you doing? Like, let me in, cuz you tripping. Nigga, let me in this motherfucker. You know, slap me in the face with
a dildo.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Any real niggas.
Shit, I'll be back here on that shit. Tripping.
That nigga in there back there in the back, nigga smoking crack, nigga.
Yeah.
Why, Corey? What's up, Corey? Why ain't gonna go say nothing?
Nah, he said he be right back. His shit's tripping.
We don't say this, nigga. We don't even got no. That shit wouldn't even cross my mind to do to a nigga. If I knew something about Charles the White, Anthony.
You not smart enough.
Fuck that nigga.
All the other whole ass nigga yelling.
What's up?
That nigga ain't smart enough. That nigga don't know how to join a live or nothing. You ain't smart enough to go look up a nigga paperwork.
You can't get on this shit because he live from YouTube. He going live through YouTube. So you can't get on this shit.
Yeah, but did you hear what he said? He said, I wouldn't even have thought about going and getting a nigga paperwork. Nigga, you don't know how to add a motherfucker to your YouTube page.
But listen, it ain't even, you can't go get the paperwork like that. The shit I went and looked up, I had to show my license to prove that that's me. Against the paperwork, against my arrest record and all that information is on there. So I had to show my license. So I'm gonna tell you why he's saying that. This is the game. This is the weaving and stitching this Bessie Rouse shit, making flags. This nigga doing. A nigga post some paperwork. Okay, yeah, my brother told it. Yeah, he had to tell it because the nigga was saying my brother did it. But see, he went and got my brother paperwork. Why you saying that? Because my name blacked out on the paperwork. So now you're gonna say it's your brother paperwork. I went and got his shit, and now I'm showing, yeah, oh, this is his brother paperwork. Look where he told it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying my shit's so old that they took all the deer. I didn't have the medical files, nothing. That boy, if I had all that, it would have all the statements, everything, and show and write what this nigga said. But I don't have to prove that. I could call somebody, get him on her, and the nigga attest to the fact that this nigga brother told it.
Hold on, cuz, hold on. Let me stop you right there. He said that his brother snitched. In his original video, he said his brother snitched. So how's you gonna call you?
He said his brother confessed to some shit he did.
Yeah.
But he ain't saying, see, you got to keep in mind, let's keep it straight. He's saying my brother confessed something that was on his conscience. He didn't say he telling on somebody. He said something about what he did. He just made it like his brother called a case, got it off his chest with the pastor. The pastor called it out. He go to jail for the case and get in trouble for it, right? That he told. He never once said, well, my brother went downtown. He didn't get charged. He got probation. He didn't say none of that. He just said, man, my brother told me they took my brother to jail. So what happened after that? You know what I'm saying?
But if you look at it, his brother still snitched.
Okay, no, what I'm saying, how he told the story.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Why he coming back now after I play. Look, if I wouldn't have put that video up there with that shit yesterday, he wouldn't remember that shit. So he just going off about what he seen me put up, and now he telling the story. He weaving the story together. He fabricating the story back to originally what I'm saying. He said he went to church. I showed it. It's showing that he went to church and said all this. You know what I'm saying? They subpoenaed the news people. They subpoenaed these people. All these people coming and telling it, right? So now you telling your brother had a burden and he go to church and tell it. Okay, it's cool. He went and told and he go to jail. Okay, so what happened after that? Nothing. You don't know. You don't want to tell the rest of the story because my brother never got in trouble because my brother had to testify on somebody and sent the nigga to prison. You ain't gonna tell that part. You left it open-ended. So now you feel what I'm saying? So now you coming back, that gives you a way to wiggle out of what I just did and try to put doubt on that shit by saying, yeah, my brother did that because the nigga was snitching first. Now, this is why my brother got, you know what I'm saying, did what he did. How, nigga, were you saying he went to the church and told him they arrested him? They called the cops on him. So how did I get to be a snitch?
And they picked you up later on after that.
Nigga, they picked me up months later. Nigga, I didn't even listen, bro. That nigga that went to jail, them niggas that went down there, didn't go to jail, didn't get arraigned, didn't get motherfucking walked through, went down there, told the detective what the fuck was going on. They signed, he wrote the statement. They had motherfucking all the pastors, mom and them, his mom and them a preacher, she a preacher. So they got the church shit together, went down there, extra whoop, this and that, and went home. The other dude did the same thing.
How'd they get your name?
No, listen. They both did the same thing. Went down there, gave they statement about what happened, told them they rolled in it, told them who was the shooter. I was the sole shooter, and bam, it's over with. They back home. I don't know nothing. I'm in the blind for about, I don't even know how long I was in the blind until I got a phone call and told me, hey, just a heads up, niggas told on you, fool. What? They told on you. Whoa. Who? Whoa. Okay. So they looking for you. I bet. Now, from the day I got that phone call, took them about 5.5 months to arrest me.
How'd they get your name?
From another motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. If he's saying you pointing the finger first, how'd they get your name?
From the other motherfuckers.
Exactly, no doubt. I'm just letting people put it together in their head, let their brains think.
Yeah. Nigga, I ain't doing bad. That shit. I ain't gonna explain it. I just want the nigga to come on. I wish the nigga would come on her because I would be like, nigga, explain to me how I got arrested. If I'm not in the motherfucking situation and you told it, he said that and went to jail from church, how did I get in it?
Exactly.
You already saying this other nigga did it. So if I did it, right, and you said I'm snitching, why he didn't go to prison?
Right.
I had the same opportunity. I'm openly saying this. Them people gave me the same opportunity they had. You seen the date on the paperwork. You seen the filing, what they gave me, sentenced me. You seen it show all the time frames. Well, I'm sitting in jail. They ain't got nothing. They wasn't gonna do me no good to say nothing. So I could get the time that they actually trying to give me. That's what all that shit is game. Oh, sir, come on. Don't go to prison by yourself. I know they died. And look what they said. They said they went with you. They had this type of gun, but they're making you the shooter. And no, I know they had some type of role in it. Why would they be having firearms with them? And if the incident is he got into it with the guy and you went and you was like, you just assisted. And then you took it upon yourself to kill him. And they said that's what you did. They didn't want to go do that. They wanted to fight. So just don't go to jail by yourself. I already got the statements and see, this is going to work against them because they wrote a statement implementing themselves into the crime. I don't know them. I don't know them dudes' name. I don't know them. I ain't never hung around them. What did they tell you they know? I don't know them. What I'm supposed to tell you? I don't know. I don't know nothing about this crime. I don't know what happened. I don't know that. They wrote the statement. They told you everything. Why are you asking me? If they gave you all the information, what I got to do with it? You didn't even know I exist. See, they knew everything. So why are you talking to me? You need to be talking back to them.
Right.
Okay, so look, get what they say. Get what they say. Well, okay, since you don't want to cooperate, so look, this is what we're offering right here. We 85 years.
Hey, cuz he's on live.
No,
he's on live right now.
Huh?
He's on live, Percy.
I know on live.
Yeah.
I know on Facebook.
YouTube.
That was what I
On
was listening to. That's
on
what I
YouTube.
looked on.
He's on YouTube.
I know that's what you was listening to.
Okay. Hey, tell that nigga to drop his link. Oh, he can't do it. He's on the phone, right?
Bro. He goes live off of YouTube.
Yeah.
He don't
I
have
thought it was on Facebook.
Huh? No, he on YouTube. He on YouTube. I just said that. He went off of Facebook and jumped on YouTube and finished telling the story.
Okay. I thought he was still on.
He's leaving the story.
What's up, Compton?
OG Bam, what's happening, baby?
What's up? Hey, reason I just got at you.
Listen.
Hey.
I go knock on the door with my little bit. Okay, y'all see, look how people look at me when they see me. Say what's up, home. Say what's up.
I know what store he in.
That part. Y'all see what I'm talking about? And I'm good there where I go. Yes, ma'am. I stay on this motherfucker safe. So anyway, I go to the room. I'm back in bed. Play me a cheese or something, man. You understand me? I go to the motherfucker, look at my little brother in his eyes. My little brother already know, nigga, there ain't no explaining this. You can't explain nothing. I'm a whole nigga CCI crib. And I looked at that nigga. My little brother say, my little brother had a look in his face. Who is that? My little brother had a look in his face. He said, Press, I'm just trying to cut somebody up, make me some money, man.
We ain't talking about nothing. But look, that nigga, bro, he trying to trying to weave that.
Trying to deflect.
He
trying to deflect from that situation. That's what he trying to do.
What's up, OG?
Oh man, I just got out the shower.
That's what's up.
Just got off work, got out the shower.
We over here laughing at this clown.
Hey, check this out. My home will make me go. You show my home with me looking at you. Say somebody just posted on this saying I got shot. I said, why do people be doing shit like that?
I deleted that shit. I said,
yeah. Me too.
But other than that, how you doing, Punkin?
Oh man, chilling.
How you doing, G Foster, by any means necessary?
Oh man, we blessed, OG Bam.
What happened?
I said, what's going on with the Percy boy?
Nothing, man. I just he told a story, made me mad, so I got back on his bumper.
Oh, that's right.
He told a story and didn't expect the ending. He told half the
snitching.
Percy told half the story and Punkin had the ending that he didn't like.
No, that big man.
Trying to get him on here.
Hey, how was your weekend?
It was good, brother.
I know you said you was gonna get out of the house, huh?
Huh?
You said you were gonna get out of the house, huh?
Yeah, Tampa Bay lost, but it was all right.
Well, that's what's up, man.
I had a cool little week.
What did he say? Boo, man, for war. He said, what happened to OG Percy brother? I don't know. Which one? Which one, Boo, man? Oh, we trying to see what's up. Yeah, man, he be going live on the motherfucking look, this nigga went that store he was just at. I know where he was at. I could go anywhere. The one who tell it. Look, Boo, man, this is how we do it over here, bro.
What's going on?
See that up under your comment, Boo, man? Hit that. Then we can talk about it. That's how we talk, man. We don't talk in the comments. We like, you know what I'm saying? We like face to face, man. Ain't nobody gonna be disrespectful or attack you. Just come on in there and talk to me. Hit the link, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all good over here. Hell yeah, man. But see, AJ, what did I tell you? This nigga's going. I couldn't wait to see this nigga go live. I told you gonna go live today. I told you. He had to wait and figure out how he was going to narrate it. He had to go back, look at the shit, figure it out, and then start talking about it. Because he really ain't talking about it. You really just going around the bush with it. But you can't say he didn't tell it because the paperwork's showing it. So you can't say he didn't do that. But he did because of this nigga saying this. Get the fuck out of her, nigga.
That part.
That part.
Nigga, your brother's a snitch. You be dry snitching. Nigga sound like snitching running your family.
That nigga's a buster, nigga. That nigga's a buster. He's a buster. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to fucking look at it funny, but you know what I'm saying? The shit is what it is. That niggas was young. You did that. I don't know what. Nigga, you come from a church family. So you wasn't no street nigga. You know what I'm saying? So who do we hold accountable? I got to hold myself accountable first if I can say anything about somebody else. So when I do that, then I know, hey man, I'm the one who was in the streets. I shouldn't even been a part of that situation knowing that this nigga's not no street nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, I did what I did because it was a family situation. So that was what fueled my decision. Was it a good decision? Hell nah. But at the time, it felt like one. But so here we are years later. Who fucking caring? I don't. But I'm gonna know this. You do some shit. You over there doing some foul shit. Like I said, nigga, if I was his brother David, I'd go in there and sock that nigga out. Nigga, you should have left this nigga alone, nigga. Leave this nigga alone, bro. God damn. You know I fucked over this man. Leave that nigga alone. And just ignore that shit. And the nigga won't say nothing. And he'll leave you alone and won't put me in it and say shit and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga weird. Yeah, niggas dropping rags and shit. I don't even know how to do that. That bitch sold in my pocket. And every pair of pants I got, that bitch sold up in there. What the fuck I'm gonna take it out? What I'm gonna drop it for? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I ain't got to explain this shit. I already showed the motherfucker last night. And if they get it, cool. They don't get it, I don't know what to tell them, man. That shit don't. I wasn't gonna keep saying that without producing something. I can't keep saying he did this, and I can't prove it. But I know I can prove it because it's my shit. I can go get it anytime I wanted to.
Right.
And I did that. See,
that's where the difference comes in at.
Huh?
I said, and that's where the difference comes in at.
Mm-hmm. Prove it.
Right.
If I'm the law,
about a nigga and not be able to prove it.
Hey, if I'm the law, prove I'm the law. Where your paperwork at? Can't call me no law. Show it to me.
Facts.
He can go downtown, do what I did. It's free.
He gonna need to get a ride down there.
I don't give a fuck. He getting chauffeured around right now. Nigga straight up clown. You ain't lying. Man.
Facts, Westside.
Fuck that nigga. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I fucked with y'all yesterday and missed my shrimp lick. I had to eat Whataburger. I had put me on the Whataburger diet. I can't do that tonight. I gotta get at that shrimp one time. Get iodine poisoning. They gotta get iodine poisoning. But yeah, man, shit. Let me see what he's gonna say. What to do, boo? The boo. I thought niggas wanted to come on.
You got a DoorDash, cause it done got too interesting.
Nah, man, fuck that. I bounce back. I gotta let him put content up so I can chop it up. You feel me? I gotta chop that shit up. I gotta get on my job. I gotta put that content together. But look, I still gotta put that other shit up. And then I got that one more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It was on my stomach touching my back.
Oh shit!
I gotta eat that. I just got over COVID. I gotta stay nutrient up.
Yes, sir. You gonna jump back on?
What time is it? I can see. Let me see what time. Oh yeah, I could be back. We can crack something after you finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see
I'm gonna
what
see
you're
if I can
talking
get
about.
Trey Hundo. I'm gonna get Trey Hundo to get him on Instagram. And if he get him on there, I'm gonna go back live and I'm gonna share the screen.
See what Trey Hondo said. Said an interview.
He at work. He said he gonna call me back. So by that time I've been 8 and everything. I'll be ready. Because goofy nigga, he just go live straight from Facebook. You can't link in. That's why you don't never let nobody in. You can't. You gotta have this type of shit. Get some of them chochos you begging for, nigga, and pay for StreamYard.
Right.
Dummy. You know what I'm saying? This bitch was on sale too for $10 a month. They could have easily got that shit.
Shit, cause that's a hard $10. That's
Get up in there, man. Get up in there, West Side, do recon. We'll be back. Get something to eat. You know what's up. You already know how to get at me, both of y'all. So you know what time it is. Hey man, salute to the chat, man. It's been love. It's always love, man. We up in here. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like button. Oh fuck it, hit the thumbs down. Shit, who give a damn? You know what I'm saying? But look, man, this neighborhood real, man. We're gonna spit the facts. This nigga is coming off YouTube. He bucking like a wild bronco, but we're gonna tame him with this rope and goddamn me, bring him in and put a saddle on his ass and ride his ass off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying?
It's dark, but the sun was gonna shine.
Yeah, don't say that, bro. That's some hard ass shit that nigga said. Puss ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga out of line. Pussy. Nigga. Yeah, man. Say it's been real. We're gonna come back with some real info. The nigga say he want the dirt, nigga. We gonna get the dirt, nigga. I'm gonna get the dirt. Yeah, nigga, I ain't a gangster no more. Let's play that game. I ain't a gangster no more, nigga. I'm a motherfucking PI, nigga. I'm a goddamn me get in your shit, be a private investigator, and expose your ass like TMC. What that shit is? What the fuck they call it? What's that old magazine? Used to be exposing motherfuckers all the time.
You talking about the choir, National Choir, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the National Choir, bitch ass nigga. Don't do nothing. I'm gonna have you on front page.
What you say, inquiring minds want to know?
Inquiring minds want to know, nigga. You see what he got right here?
Yeah.
Nigga, we gonna figure it out, nigga, and get it out there. Vibing, suit up.
Yeah.
Great street, suit up. We going in, nigga. Let's go. We got this sucker, man. We got goddamn me a few hours to rip this nigga down. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get something to eat and charge up. I'm ready. Goddamn, I might even go put on some Crip clothes and shit and be on some banging shit. Fuck it. You know be on some set trip and shit with this nigga. Fuck the east side, nigga. What's up? Whoa, this south side, nigga. What's up, nigga? Oh, yeah. Do all that goofy shit with this nigga. Yeah, man. We out of here, man. Say, man, it's all love. Again, man, say, man, y'all think about that, man. If y'all got somebody at CDC, man, that's a female, man, y'all check on them, man. Send them some letters, man. Make sure they ain't getting handled by these motherfucking weirdo niggas and shit going up in there trying to do some raping. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, man. Peace out, man. Subscribe, hit that like button, man. We out of here, bro.
Right,